So, you know what I just realized?
What?
I forgot to rename absolutely everything.
Awesome. Well,
I thought I did. I'm not even sure how it. I could have swore I renamed it, but
every week, boys, we do this
maybe I
every
didn't. I
week,
changed the number from 90 to 91.
and
Didn't
that's
name
it.
anything else. Um, yeah, so let me just, I don't know, pop in here for a second. And what are we talking about?
Well,
Uh,
apparently we're talking about gaming until 3 a.m. in your teens versus gaming until 11 p.m. in your 30s. My dude, that's not just gaming. That is all the things that you do in life. All of
let's
that.
see.
They do say youth is wasted on the young. We didn't know what we had when we were these ridiculous little creatures who are running around arguing with our parents about life. They just don't understand, man. And they were like, "You need to conserve your energy and turn it to something useful." We're like, "No, we're gonna feel like this forever." Nah, dude. And all of a sudden, you're gonna be like loving naps. They're gonna be like the best thing in the world, and we didn't even know.
So
You look at like 5-year-old kids. They're like, "I don't want to take a nap." You're like, "Don't you know?
I'm
The
not
more you
100% sure
nap."
how to change the thing now that we're midstream
Oh, bro.
for Rumble, anyway.
Uh, um, yeah, okay. I think I can walk you through it, but I mean, do you really wanna?
I changed it everywhere else just now.
Okay.
But I don't have to. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
We'll
I
we'll
mean, I
we'll
can do
we'll
it after the fact. Like, I
yeah,
can
we'll
go
say
into
that
the
the
manager and
Anmore is
do it
doing like
after the
really
fact.
heavy lifting today.
But yeah, anyway. I just I looked at it, was like, that's not right. And I know I hovered over. Did I change the number and then just forget to do the rest? Is that what happened there?
And the answer is yes. Yes, he did.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, it
he did.
was. It was absolutely what I did. How is everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing Fabu, my dude. I
That
am
is
doing
good. That is good.
Fabu. Don't know if we can say necessarily the same for Marathon. It's doing okay, but it doesn't seem to be doing amaze balls, at least not yet.
Well, it is the last thing on the docket tonight. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we can move it forward because a lot
No,
of
no,
this
no.
other
I mean,
stuff
it's just like I
is
logged
just,
into Steam as I do on the weekends because I'm like, what's on sale? What am I going to purchase? What am I going to use my magic girl powers for to go buy something on sale and act like I just want it shopping? And
this is what you're going to buy.
I am not. But
I'm going to buy this game.
how
Uh,
much is it even?
I don't know. I have no idea. It just is coming soon. I probably won't buy it unless it goes onto a sale or something, but
I
people were
don't know
just
who
so
this game is
upset.
for.
This game is to make a quick buck
And make people mad.
and to make people
This
mad.
is
Like,
rage bait.
that's it. And it succeeded at that. People were hella mad about this game, which is the only reason I know about it.
It's
Because I
it's just
kept
it's
running across
funny.
tweets of people complaining about it and going, "Oh my god, it's fucking, it's racist and all this other stuff." And it's like it's a Karen, like it is an over the top stereotypical Karen.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Why are you people
will
getting
remember
so
her
bent
name.
out of shape over this? It's a meme game, like quite literally.
I mean, okay, so look, there are two things I want to say about this. One, if you feel that this is being disrespectful to a certain type of person, maybe don't be this person because this is how we see you. Like you are this kind of meme. You literally look like this to us. So don't be this kind of person. And two, there actually is like every sword has two edges, right? There is an there is a proper application of Karen powers. Like this is how, when you get substandard service, you actually get better service when you activate your Karen powers. Um, and a little bit darker, but like when Charlie Kirk was murdered and people were celebrating on the internet, Karen powers were activated to complain to managers about like you know we don't like that you have these people working at your company. And I was
Yeah,
like, this is a proper application of the Karen power. Like Karen power, that's the thing. Every sword that you can wield has two sides. This is the bad side when they're just complaining just to be miserable. and don't apply that. But my sister, I mean, and there are some people who are like, oh, Karen just refers to a white woman. I'm like, no, my sister, who's half Congolese, which is to say literally from Africa,
Listen,
is and the other half is just American black, so it's just like black and also
listen,
black.
people who act like that, to me, they're all Karens. It doesn't matter what color they are. So,
Yeah,
I mean, if
exactly.
you're
And that's the
acting
thing.
wild like that, you're a fucking Karen. I'm going to
Yeah,
call you as such. I call Mel Karens Karens and
yeah.
Kevins because that's the word we use for them usually, and
Yeah,
they
nobody
just
asked
do.
you, Kevin. Yes, exactly. But my sister, who's half Congolese, I was like, bro, you're a Karen. She's like, I am a Karen. But the thing is that she knows how to properly apply her Karen powers. She does it with substandard things. And she's like, and actually, we wind up like, and the thing is that, like, a lot of times I won't do it because I don't have this power. If there's some bad meal, I'll just leave and be sad about it. I'll be like, man, that was like $25 that I feel like was wasted. I feel kind of robbed, honestly. And she's like, I'd like to talk to your manager, please, because this was not okay. She doesn't use it indiscriminately. And that's when it's wrong. That's when it's bad. That's when you should not do it. But there are times where you should actually talk to the netgum manager because, this is how you get a better society when you actually do chimp out over bad service and things that are unacceptable. There are some things that we shouldn't accept. I'm just not particularly adept at voicing my displeasure and concern. I am entirely too agreeable for that. So yeah. But
Yeah.
I really am. Yeah, I'm just like, it's okay. I'll just leave now. Please don't bother me. Don't talk to me. Don't look at
This
me. I'm
seems like it's going to be fun for like a good hour or two. I
yeah,
guess it depends on how much they really put into it. But I
yeah.
feel like it's a meme game like what was it, that whole digging game? And all people did was
Mhm.
dig a hole.
Yeah.
And I was like, haha, that's funny. But that's not going to entertain me any longer than maybe an hour tops. you know and I know there was people who like did these challenges and stuff where they dug up absolutely everything and tried to do this, that, and the other, and break the boundaries of what the game was. That's fine. There's people who do that. I don't expect it to be like this
No.
here. I'm sorry, no, I take that back. This here is game of the year right here. Game of the year contender. This game
Unless
right here.
Astrobot is they make a sequel to Astrobot or Balatro
Astrobot
comes
3
out.
is
You're
coming
right.
out versus Karen. It might be close.
Yes, this
Might
is
be
true.
close, but I think Karen might squeak out a victory right there.
Yeah,
No, I
this
just
is a
happened to
very
saw people wigging out about this. I was just like, "What the fuck are you people going on about?" So I had to look it up. It's like, is this the thing on Steam? Sure enough, it was. So I was like, well, shit.
I mean, isn't that kind of a self-report though if you get mad about it?
Yeah, I feel like it is.
It's
It's
like,
just like if you're
how do you
upset
talk
about
about
it,
that?
it's like,
What are you gonna do?
what do
What are
you
you gonna do? Are you
want to
gonna
go talk?
complain?
They want to go talk to Gabe. Is what they want to do. What
Are you gonna ask for managers and complain?
a-
Is that what you're gonna do? It's
okay,
funny.
so this
I don't I just
we we
logged
s-
into
we
X, saw
started
you
talking
posted this,
about
and
it,
I'm like, huh.
and I think I had I guess quote tweeted a couple of them, and the one I you had seen was not the same one that I was talking about when I
Oh,
was
okay.
originally quote tweeting. So yeah. Anyway, so earlier today, or maybe yesterday, whenever it was I did this. Anyway, was it today? It was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I saw a string of these comments right here. Okay.
Mhm.
You guys are skipping dialogue. Oh, that explains a lot. And other things similar to this. Like,
Mhm.
oh, you guys just want to skip dialogue in a single player game? How are you supposed to learn the story? No wonder you don't know what the story is. No wonder you don't know what good games are. You're always skipping dialogues. Bullshit like that, right? And it all comes from this clip here.
Okay,
And, and,
so
and
I
this,
and
which
the
pissed me off because, we can talk about two times.
mhm.
That's a separate conversation.
Yeah.
But what all these idiots, these absolute tourists, in my opinion, were going on about skipping dialogue, that is not what is being discussed or talked about right here. This is somebody who likes the fact that you can fast forward through the dialogue while still understanding the context of what's going on. So they're watching their YouTube videos in 2 times speed.
Mhm.
They're watching their anime at 2 times speed.
Yeah.
And as much as that grates me to know that people do that shit because they can't focus long enough to watch a
Yeah.
30-minute show, drives me fucking nuts to know that this is an okay thing for someone who, if that's what they do, you know? Like, it grates me to know that you're doing it, but I'm also not going to be like, you know,
I don't know. So what
upset to the point that I'd be screaming from the hills over it, I
Okay,
guess.
so you're like, "I don't see why you bothered to say something on the internet about it because it doesn't warrant that." It irritates you in a personal
It,
manner,
yeah,
but
it
it's not
irritates
something to.
because I forgot who it was, but it was some kind of anime group or guys who were doing like this anime channel. It turns out it was all faked,
Mhm.
right? For the most part, they had no idea what they were talking about.
What?
They were
No.
just, yeah, who knew? But apparently, they were like having to watch anime at like 2 times speed because they were doing some kind of rating thing, and they talked about how, I had to watch it 2 times speed because it was just so freaking boring. And they're watching like the original Sailor Moon or whatnot, so they're giving
Mhm.
it an F tier score and all this other bullshit. It's like, really? You're gonna put that at the bottom of the list of good anime? Anyway,
So, I mean, the thing is that I watched I didn't just, like, look at the post, but I actually watched the clip,
yeah.
and it did 2 things. It A, kind of, like, made me annoyed because I'm like, "Why would you do that?" But why would you do that to your game, you know? And then I was watching it and I was like, "My gosh, they have a lot of pauses. This is annoying. Man, I'm so glad that it's this going." I was like, "If I slowed this down, I would feel like I'm driving like 22 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone." It would just be like, I wanna die a little bit. And the thing is that I'm just like, this is something that, like, once you see it, I don't know how you don't play it at 2 times
Oh,
speed because it's so dang it's so they talk so slowly, but the thing is that that's how you actually get the cinematic experience. So
yeah.
I'm offended on behalf of the art style, but also, why are you wasting my time with these long pauses, my guy? It's just
Well,
why can't I get the full context,
I
feel
mean, it
everything
could
that
be
I'm
the
supposed to
normal
at 2
pause.
times speed?
To be totally honest, that could just be the normal pause. It's just where it's speeding it up
Mhm,
and everything else. So, it seems like if you were to slow it down, it would be much longer than what it was. But in
mhm.
reality, it might flow a bit more naturally.
Yeah.
Um, it's just because of how it's being sped up and stuff. I mean, when it comes down to it, again, it grates me to know that somebody's going to do that,
Mhm.
especially on their first playthrough. On a second playthrough, however,
Yeah.
I understand it. I get that. Like this and the idea of skipping, I am 100% totally fine with skipping dialogue and skipping cutscenes
Yeah.
all damn day on the second playthrough.
Mhm.
you know? Yeah, once you've already done it, maybe you don't want to do it again. Like, what is it? There was,
Okami.
oh, no, I don't know. Final Fantasy Tactics. I love playing that game a lot, right?
Mhm.
You can't skip that shit. Like I'll sit there and they're doing the grass blowing scene or something again. I'll put my PSP down and just go walk away or take it into the living room or where take it somewhere else with me while they're doing the little cut scene while I'm sitting here holding it in one hand, hitting the button to accept the thing and stuff while it keeps
Mhm.
going because I can't skip the scene. But I would really love it if it had a skip, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't like the idea of doing it on the first playthrough. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna have, like, a skip or something, I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
really do, and, more power to you if you wanna use it on the first playthrough, but if you happen to ever use it on the first playthrough, and then I ever catch you saying that it's trash and the story's trash and this is trash and that's trash, and there's like verifiable evidence of you skipping like 80% of it so you have no idea what the fuck is going on anyway, I will relentlessly make fun of you and how trash you
Yeah.
actually are
But I mean,
because
the
we
thing is that you could also say, though, I gave it a chance, and at the beginning, I was like, "Oh, this story sucks. You know what? I'm just gonna fast forward
no
because the gameplay is good."
no you either go through it all or you didn't do it at all.
You
So
endure the pain as it's meant to be endured. Is that what you're
that's
saying?
right. You got to endure that pain or don't play the game. I'm sorry. It's
No,
like when
you
people
know.
were complaining about Final Fantasy 14,
Mhm.
saying the story was trash and this was trash and that was trash, and it's like, yeah, but did you actually pay attention? Or they'll show up and be like, well, I don't understand why that happened. Could somebody please explain to me why this is going on? I don't quite understand it. It's like, what'd you do? Hit skip cutscene? Well, yeah. Try
Yeah.
watching the cutscenes and maybe you'll understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like suddenly you want people to explain it to you over here on this other thing or somewhere else. Go, why is this? I, I don't remember that happening. It's like, yeah, it happened right before all this other stuff you currently are doing happened. Where were you?
Yeah, I have a cousin who's like that. We would in our misspent youth, we would go and watch movies. We had like our little movie crew, and he would every freaking time fall asleep. We'd sit there, he'd get like maybe 30 minutes on a good day, 45 minutes through it, and he would just fall asleep. And then he would wake up and then dog the movie. And I'd be like, "Homie, you weren't awake. What are you on about?" But he was like, "No, no, I got the gist of it." And I'm like, I don't think you did." He's like, "Well, this didn't make sense." I'm like, "Well, it did. If you followed it, it was a
Yeah.
mystery, sir." So,
It's like if you were there for the rest of it, you just might know what it does. I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, the thing is that he had an uncanny knack to be able to wake up with the last 30, well, 15 to 30 minutes. And it was like a superpower that he had. Except one time it failed him when we went to see the movie Phone Booth with Colin Firth. Excellent movie. Very, very short, and none of us knew it. It's like a 45-minute movie. And so he woke up like as he did, but the movie was over and he was so pissed because he couldn't say it was terrible because he didn't know what happened. And I was like, yeah, yeah, that's we told you you should probably get a nap first, didn't we? Yeah, but
uh,
yeah, you know what? If you skip the cutscenes or something like that, then yeah, I would say that you probably can't weigh in as much as someone who actually endured the whole thing and watched the whole
yeah.
thing.
Like
And
you can weigh in on certain things,
on
right?
like gameplay or
It's like
whatever,
you're talking about mechanics, battle mechanics, something like that, and you actually did it and you didn't, like, I don't know, what one of those journalists advocating to skip combat all the time and then actually getting that somehow in your game.
I hate that so much. It's
I
so
would,
annoying. I'm just like, "Why are you playing that? Just watch somebody else play it then, bro." Like, what are you doing?
what is this thing called again? Crimson Desert. I actually want to check that out. It's a $70 freaking game, guys. Really? Are you nuts?
Mm.
70 fucking dollars. God
Well, I
damn.
mean, if it's longer than, like, I don't know,
That better
Resident
be a
Evil
damn good game.
Requiem, then maybe it
Uh,
won't be so bad, which
who,
is
who makes this again?
I don't know.
Um, I mean, it does look good. I'm not gonna lie.
It does, it
Yeah,
does.
I think isn't it supposed to be like a Souls like of some
I
kind?
I don't know. The first I heard of it was all of this, drama and this brouhaha over being able to fast forward the cutscenes.
Brouhaha.
I think that
Um,
honestly, the thing is that there's so much that caters to, low attention spans anyway. I'm just like, "What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Do we care anymore? Are
Pearl
we just
Abyss.
losing our arts?" Hmm?
It is a game by Pearl Abyss. What does Pearl Abyss do? Um, Pearl Abyss is a Korean company. Well, it's probably good. It's a Korean company. South Korean video game developer and publisher known for.
You
Whoops.
know what?
Oh, that
For
is bright. Oh,
well,
I clicked the wiki. It's bright as all get out.
good lord.
Anyway,
They still haven't discovered dark mode, huh? Alright.
no, we haven't. That's so much better there. Listen, I
Okay.
clicked on it and I thought I was blind for a second because I had gone from a dark screen to this bright light of Wikipedia, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, Pearl Abyss, video game developer, publisher, cross platform, Black Desert. Oh, okay. All right. So they made Black Desert Online, which people tend to like. I mean, I've played a little bit. It's actually not bad. D- You know, what's funny is I probably would have gotten really into Black Desert Online if I was younger
Mhm.
because of the way they have it set up. Because they've got like combo setups, kind of, for all their different moves and stuff. And where I kind of grew up with WoW and stuff, so I was tab target, hitting
Mhm.
like a key to fire a spell. I didn't have to go up, down, left, and right, hit A and B at the same time like I'm doing a Hadouken. So I was not exactly prepared for that when I tried it. And I was like, dude, I'm glad you like it, but I don't think I can do this because I'm just not bred for this kind of RPG, for this MMO.
You're just like so set in your own ways.
Yeah, because I've only played tab MMOs for the longest time, and I can play things like Terra. Terra was fun because it had more of a skill aim type thing, where I mean you could still hit a button to do an action, but you had to actually aim it, kind of thing. Well,
Mhm.
that was cool. But this one, it felt like I was playing a fighter, but as an MMO, right?
Hmm.
Because the way they had their moves set up. I mean, it looked great though. I'm not gonna lie, it was a nice game. So.
Well, the interesting thing about that one though is that it was very, very, bright, like, the colors were saturated, unlike a lot of other, Eastern games that I've been noticing of late. Like, if you look at, like, Monster Hunter or something like that, the colors are not, like, crazy vibrant. Oh, see, here there's this thing that happens with a lot of these games where they, from the East, where they have, like, this fog filter over everything, and it drives me crazy. Like, here, it's not there. It is aggressively here, but that could just be, like,
But
mood lighting.
that's I think just because of where it is, it looks
Yeah.
like a foggy
It's
location,
not just, like,
but it's
universally
not
over everything for
universally
no reason.
everywhere. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
So
it looks very dynamic, it looks energetic, got cool graphics in it, very aggressive ray tracing.
listen, I watched a guy punch some chick out earlier, and people were upset about it.
Wait, in real life? Or
No, in this game.
oh.
Yeah, apparently he was doing some kind of bounty or something and had to like catch her for because she was a criminal or something. I don't quite understand.
Well,
Of
you
course,
don't wanna
then
get
again, he
punched
could
in
have
the
been
face,
just
don't hit
saying that
me.
just for the fun of it, but
Yeah.
but no, he tackled her and just like punched her out until
Mhm.
she, blacked out and was like,
As you do.
"Equality, guys."
I'm like, "There are worse things to happen. You're being arrested, ma'am." Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, that
Uh,
actually looks pretty cool. You can a bear. All right, I'm sold.
alright, as long as you can ride a
Listen,
bear,
I
okay.
need $70, guy. You can ride a damn bear.
The police. Well, I don't think
Oh
he's the popo, my dude. I think that he's actually I think that he's actually just a bounty hunter kinda guy.
no, he may not be exactly the good guy, but I'm okay with that. But anyway, no, it was just pissing me off because there were so many people doing this, and it's like, why are you people being so disingenuous about this? Like, you can have the conversation about Zoomers and having things at 2 times speed and how cringe and horrible that is, and how much that sucks. And I
Uh-huh.
hate the idea that there are people like their minds are set to if it's not at 2 times speed, I can't pay attention to it, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Like we have majorly fucked up as a civilization versus just straight up going, "Oh, you're skipping dialogue? How dare you?" It's like that's not what's happening, people.
I mean, skip fast forwarding the dialogue is well, I guess it's not skipping
No,
dialogue,
it's
but
not because if you were skipping, you would go to the black screen, it would skip all this in between, you wouldn't know what happened,
yeah.
right? Unless you've played it before.
Yeah.
The next thing for just say like using this like this little bit right here. I don't know what's going on here, but let's say for instance the quest is to catch the black cat.
That seems to be
Okay?
what you did infer.
And you go up, you talk to the person, you then skip it, and then you're standing there having no idea what you're supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
Right? And then you're complaining about how you have no idea what's going on, and you need your yellow paint because you're a journalist, right? And it's like, well, maybe if you didn't skip the dialogue, you'd have to go catch the cat that's right above your ass. uh 70 good.
You've been offered good thoughts.
Oh yeah, but not all at once. I gotta get some more rubies, people.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is just people argue about, like, their opinions on the internet. I don't know. It annoys me too that people would be fast forwarding their dialogue just because I'm just like, this is why we are who we are right now. So, this
Yeah,
is
this
why
is
we
why
are.
if you're not producing 5-second shorts,
I
you're
hate
falling
shorts.
behind the curve. I
I
hate shorts so
loathe
much.
shorts.
I hate them too. But seriously, it's like the only thing to get attention at this point.
I hate it when, like, the only options for something to watch, are like a bunch of shorts or like a 3-hour video. I'm like, come on, guys, do we not have anything in between? Come on, you're killing
No,
me.
not anymore. It's not allowed.
It's
Either you're
not.
watching the long form content, or you're watching that super
It's
short
do
stuff.
or yeah, it's do or do not. There is no try. I'm like, what is this, guys?
All right, so let's go back. Let's talk about Xbox, shall we?
Oh, all
Everybody's
right.
favorite thing. Xbox files patent for AI helpers to take control of your character to play challenge. Anybody?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not it wasn't like it wasn't her bright idea. She's just carrying on. I remember we were talking about that with Sony
Yeah, we
already.
talked about it once already.
Yeah, with Sony.
It was Sony, and I brought up Nintendo because Nintendo's already fucking done it.
Yeah.
Oh, let me bring it up again just for everyone to understand that this is a thing that's been done. What is it? Nintendo, Mario,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Tagging
Luigi. Jeez, what was it called? Helper. I don't know.
hold on. You know what? I've
And my
gotta,
dogs.
close my window. The wind is, like, blowing really hard out here.
Oh my gosh! Stop, puppies! Stop it! Okay, I think they stopped. Super Mario. Jeez, I can't remember what it was called. I'm not getting anything that I'm trying to find.
Telling your dog to shut up, but,
Yeah.
yeah, out here, I live in a place that has a last name Hill that has hills in the name of the city, and it's aptly named, so when the wind blows, it just, like, wants everybody to know about it. It's like, "Oh, okay." But,
Mario.
this, whole AI playing your games for you thing, I mean, it's not unique to her at all. And like I said, and then Taggin pointed out as well that this is definitely something that was already on the books from Sony. So it's not new. It is obnoxious, and I don't even know if disappointing is the word. I don't even know if I have it in me to be disappointed any further. But like this kind of misses the point of playing video games. So why
Yeah, I can't find it. I can't think of what it was called, but
I don't know what you're looking
it's
for.
in the Super Mario games where essentially you died to like 5 times,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
it
yeah.
comes up and it's like, Hey, would you like some assistance? We can help you play. We'll show you how to beat the stage, and you can take control at any time. And then Luigi pops up, and that just essentially plays the stage for you.
Hmm.
Yeah, Nintendo's had that for a hot second since like the Wii U.
I so I don't remember that in because I didn't play a lot of Mario games. I mean, I played the first one and then the second one. I played 1, 2, and 3, basically. I played the ones that you could play on your NES system. But, yeah, after that, I was like, whatever." Um, but yeah, I don't think that I've seen that in other Nintendo games. Is that going are they gonna try to do that in, all of the games that come on their platform?
Oh, I have no idea. They're probably going to do it for the. I think it's like pretty much a thing now. Uh, for uh, for like the side-scrolling Mario games. Let's see. Super Mario Wonder. If you run out of lives, you return to the last checkpoint. A helper after 5 deaths. However, the game designed to be accessible. Yeah. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe has it. 3D Land. Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Galaxy series had something similar, I guess.
I don't know. I didn't play
Provides a
them.
constant life replenishment through letters from Princess Peach and 1-Up scattered throughout the levels. Well, okay, maybe not so much. Um,
Yeah, but, I so did the Nintendo version actually play the game for you, or did
yeah,
it
yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah,
Rose
that's
U
bad. That's
Deluxe.
anti-good. I mean,
Hint.
I understand it more on, like, a Super Mario game, which is made for children, but also, if you pander to your kids won't get good, so it's still not a good way to go about it. Yeah, my sister is a counselor at schools, and she plays games with some of her kids sometimes, like Uno or board games or something like that. And she kind of prides herself on never letting them win. Actually, her goal is to destroy them utterly. She's like, and I was like, dude, like these are kids who have emotional problems. She's like, well, they're gonna learn how to deal with loss today.
They're learning how to deal with it. Yes, that's exactly how that works.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's fantastic. But the thing is also, this is how you learn to cope. You learn to cope by losing. You learn to cope by dealing with hardship. You
Yeah,
don't
I
if
think it was
you
hard for me to find any videos of this last time too.
I think you did find it though. I like
Yeah,
my brain is playing a video of it in my head.
it
So
took a
I
while, but yeah, I did finally find one, but I'm not
yeah,
finding it now. So we're just gonna have to
how
pretend.
ironic telling kids they need to get good coming from mediocre lady.
Uh,
Well, yeah, they do, because otherwise they're gonna I mean, I would be sub-mediocre if I didn't, work on it, you know? I've risen to mediocrity. So,
but yeah, this idea isn't new. Sony's talked about it.
mhm.
Nintendo's already been working on it. I mean, it's not with AI. I mean, and I don't think you really need AI to do that. You can pretty much
No.
build it into your game if you want to.
No,
But
they just like saying AI because it sounds fancier. They're like, "Now this new technology, it's not new. It's not
no,
original. It's
no.
not."
See, they're integrated AI and human helpers. So
What
instead, it's going to be somebody in India.
is that gonna be a service? Oh my gosh, make that part of a service. Make that a live service. It is
Uh,
clear at this point. Yeah,
and then it's
exactly.
just going to play it for you, and you're going to have some guy in India looking at like a YouTube
Okay,
video on
sir.
how to
Okay,
beat the
sir. Please calm
stage.
down, sir. Yes, I know. I see the golden rupees over there. But we need
Uh,
to go and do this part first. You cannot get that yet. You need to get another part first, sir. Okay, please calm down, sir. It's
uh,
oh gosh, that would be so annoying. I just
let's see. Oh, what is this? Reader's edit context. The patent was filed in 2024. Okay. So,
well, no, it's the last sentence that the
oh, she didn't really waste any time. Well, no, yeah, we know the patent was already filed. They haven't done anything with it. She
do
came in
not
and said,
redeem
"Hey,
the
you know
ammo.
that
Do
AI
not
thing we
redeem
got?
it."
Let's try pushing that." Like that is a totally thing that could happen, people.
Do not redeem the ammo.
Not to redeem it.
Oh man, that's like
Uh,
still one of the best videos. It's so great. It's so funny, like,
anyway.
if you watch any of the like, I watched, like, Scammer Payback and a couple of those other kind of videos, and when they get caught and they realize that they're basically being mocked and everything, they just result a lot of times these scammers resort to just a litany pretty much that. It's just a litany of vulgarity, and it doesn't even necessarily even make sense. It's just all of the vulgar words that they can possibly just string together, and I'm like, "I understand all of those words. They don't make sense in that order, but yes, all of those words are kind of offensive, but sure, you know." Zio with his, temporary disabilities of doglets. See, this is
I
why you
know
need
my
to have big
doglets they're mouthy today.
they are.
They're just so mouthy puppies. Anyway,
Anyway, what's the next
but
thing?
yeah, I can't remember who it was, but there's a guy who's got he's got like a hit on him over dealing with those people with
Um,
the scammers and stuff. Like he
yeah.
would go to the area just to fuck up their entire operation, like on the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw videos of it where he would go and he's got to like be all incognito about it because he's also filming it and stuff for YouTube and things, right? And like these people have gotten to know who this guy is. Like he's so prolific.
Prolific.
Yeah, words I can't do. Anyway, among their scamming circles at this point, that there's sometimes like he'll go do a thing and they'll have to just abort and be
Yeah.
done with it because they realize somebody saw him, right? And then they just all or like everybody's lighting up, dude's here, kill on sight kind of thing because he's in these third world locations.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
and no, he'll like show up and he'll do things like he's created this thing that has like cockroaches and stuff in it on like a delayed. So he'll just walk through, put it down, continue on his way doing whatever or whatnot, and then later suddenly it releases cockroaches all into the building everywhere
Oh my gosh.
and a bunch of
That's
other
crazy.
stuff like that to the point that they have to abandon the building and stop operations. Like he has made several buildings I think had closed at that point because he fucked with them so badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no sympathy though, honestly.
I mean, oh yeah, I
These
mean,
are
the
horrible
more he
people.
ever takes them out, the better.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like, can you imagine being the guy where the scammers are putting hits on you if you land and they
Yeah, I
find out you're
know.
in the country? Ah.
Hey, that's more reasons to not go outside, so I'm all for it.
All right. So, what about microslop?
Mi Microsoft decided to lock down the Capital Copilot Discord after users flooded it with messages about microslop. The phrase has been added to a list of inappropriate phrases, which will definitely fix things. Yeah, that's totally way to Streisand affected, my dudes. There's an
Uh,
update. What's the update? Their official has been locked down. Blah, 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 blah.
I
Where's the
guess the
update?
update's at the
Is the
bottom.
update further down?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. A spokesperson for Microsoft contacted Kotaku to explain that banning the term microslop was only a temporary measure. Yeah, because people chimped out over it, which was put in place to combat a spam campaign. Of course, of
Of
course.
course, of course.
Here's the full statement. I don't care what your full statement is. It doesn't matter. You're going to talk about love and equity and
uh,
safe community and all that. Yeah, there you go. Safe, usable space for the community. Whatever, bro. We know why
yeah,
you did it. You're not
yeah.
fooling us.
Yeah, so Microsoft is adding more and more AI bullshit to their things.
Mhm.
So there are people out there hard at work designing programs to wipe all the AI assistant crap out of your system. Because
Wait.
not all heroes wear capes, but somebody's got to do it. And Microsoft is just really upset.
Aren't they
The fact
always
that
just
people are
upset?
leaving their ecosystem. And it's like the more people learn how to do Linux, the more likely they are to leave your ecosystem.
Mhm.
And people are finding ways to wipe. Oh, come on, dogs.
Do they need to go outside? Maybe? I don't know. See, my cat, even when she meows, isn't that persistent. And if so, she goes outside. I'm like, no, no. I don't take sass from
No, they're going out.
animals.
uh, but yeah, the more we they put this stuff in, the more we are now taking that out, and they're not very happy with it. Yeah, so micro slop is a thing, and they were very upset about it. Business edition, pretty much all the AI shit still left out. Nice. Like,
Cool.
I still have Windows 10. And it keeps telling me I need to update to Windows 11 right now, or my system is compromised. And I'm like, oh, get fucked. I don't care. Like, seriously, I'm smarter than most people out there who use a computer. Just at much. It's not by much, but
I was like,
it's enough to know that I shouldn't click
how
the
this
file.
is going?
You know, I know enough not to click the file that looks like it could be a virus. So I think I'll be okay.
He says.
Yeah, he says as I click this next link and find a virus. Oh, all right. So Marvel Rivals had a slight kerfuffle.
That's a lot of words. I ain't reading all that, but I'm happy for them. I'm sorry that happened to them.
Okay, so what happened was somebody started putting together some kind of third-party sites to put bounties on players, right? And because of that, you've got people throwing games intentionally, and Microsoft Rivals noticed what was going on and said, look, here's the deal. If we catch you doing this, we will fuck you over. You will be done. No ifs, ands, or buts. None of this nonsense of, putting out hits on players you don't like because they said, they like the USA or something. None of that retarded shit. If we find out you're doing this and intentionally throwing your games, we will fucking ban you from now to eternity. So that's pretty much what they were doing.
As I said then. I mean, I don't know how you actually do that, though.
So, well, apparently they're able to figure it out. So, like, you can see somebody who's intentionally throwing themselves off to the side. I mean, people did this back in the day of Halo 2. It was called deranking, where you would essentially just intentionally get yourself killed repeatedly, so your rank would fall at the end of the match, which of course would cause you to lose the match and your team to lose the match while you're doing this. But hey, you went down 2 ranks, so you can play with fresher players because you're not skilled enough to play with the skilled players.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why people would derank. But it's essentially the same concept. Catching somebody doing that kind of stuff, I'm sure, is probably the same process, and most people could probably look and see it happening in the match. And since they do have this huge built-in ecosystem of like doing replays and stuff, I'm sure it's not hard for moderation or for their mods and stuff to go back, look at something, and go, yeah, they were purposely doing this over and over again.
Yeah.
So we will punish, they may not be able to sit there and prove that they're doing it because a particular player is in the lobby or whatnot, but discouraging the behavior in general is the best way to go about it. So saying that you're going to go ahead and take him out works.
I don't know what was going on.
Tagan's got a file that's definitely not sus right there,
Listen. I'm staring at it, okay? And I keep thinking I should click on it just in case. But
your training has taught you.
My training has taught me not to, because it's like the size 0.003 megs. So, or the size are in kilobytes. I don't know. All right. So the United Women's. So first off, there's a women's guild at Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, you got to give the lore, man.
I didn't realize there was a women's guild at Twitch. Like, I guess I probably heard it. I probably heard about it and then just like didn't think
because you were like, oh, that's cool. Don't care at all.
But apparently there's a women's guild at Twitch, okay? And all these women at Twitch. So it's full of people who are on Twitch, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
women of Twitch. They're the women who live in Twitch. It's this ecosystem. They
They're the
all got
Twitchy
together.
women.
They're in a guild and they voted for a game to play on women's what day is it again?
I
Women's
don't know.
Appreciation Day or something. I can't
I don't
remember.
care. Whatever. Yeah.
It's a holiday that's coming up, right?
No, it's not a holiday. It's just
Oh.
a stupid day.
Anyway, some kind of like Women's Appreciation Day or month or some bullshit like that, right?
I mean, the only day other than like a federal holiday that actually exists would probably be like Talk Like a Pirate Day. Other than that, you're just like stupid. Who cares?
But anyway, so they all got together and they voted on a bunch of games, right? To see
Mm-hmm.
what game they were all going to come together and play during this Women's United whatever day, right?
That sounds awful, by the way.
And
Alyssa.
the
Yes, this
women
is true. I saw that and I was like, I'm not going to correct it. I'm not going to correct it. I'm not going to correct it.
Oh. Anyway, so they all got together, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they all voted to play Overcooked 2. Okay? And listen, Overcooked is a fun game, okay?
If you're into that kind of game, you think Sims is fun too. So, whatever.
Yes. Well, Chad played this game, so he enjoyed it. I thought it was all
Dude,
right. I
Chad
never bought
played
it.
Car Wash Simulator. Do not talk to me about that.
Okay, yeah, that too. Anyway, so they're playing this game here, okay? Is this Team
Mm.
17? It is. I like Team 17. Listen, they did the Worms too. Worms Armageddon is by far the best Worms game ever made. Anyway, so it's a game about being in the kitchen and cooking. There's nothing wrong with that. And what's funny is the fact that a lot of the women who chose to play this,
Yeah.
were like, yeah, it's a fun game. We
Mhm.
enjoy it. But also the meme potential is just, it's out there. Like, they understand the memeability of the fact that they're doing this. A lot of them,
Yes.
it seemed like.
They're
And I
like,
was
shut up
like,
and get in the kitchen.
it-
I was like,
it
I
makes
am.
sense. That makes sense. You guys are going to turn this into like a whole spiel where you're getting in the kitchen and everything. You're going to make memes about it. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be funny. People are going to enjoy it, and everyone's going to have a good time. Then a
No.
bunch of insufferable bitches came out. A
Okay.
bunch of
Women notoriously do not have amazing senses of humor.
yeah, a bunch of unfun Karens came out and started screeching all over Twix or Twitter,
Mhm.
all over Twix.
Twix is fine.
Twix, yeah, whatever it is. Screeching about how I can't believe they chose Overcooked, and they made it sound like, because everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Twitch chose this for them to play," right? Like
Mhm.
that's when I first ran into it, because I was like, "There's no fucking way, that is hilarious," right? Because
Yeah,
I'm
right?
pretty sure I shared it too, going, "That's hilarious." Before I understood the rest of the story, of course.
Yeah.
That's what they came out and made it sound like, that Twitch is forcing them to play the cooking game because they're the ladies, right? And this is sexist and blah blah, this, that, and the other. Well, it turns out they're just a bunch of insufferable Karens who are upset that they didn't choose Marvel Rivals, because most women, surprise surprise, don't like to play competitive games.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't like Overcooked either because I like fighting games, but I don't like competitive games either.
I mean, that's fair enough too. But yeah, it's just like, guys, you had your chance to vote, and you clearly voted. The problem is you were clearly the minority, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because these people were talking about how there was one somewhere. Do I have their thing, or did I find this? It was earlier today, I guess. Where she's complaining because the guild kicked her out over her tone, right? And I was like, I feel like there's more to this.
Probably,
let's back up a
Women's be
real
lying.
second. So I started going down her feed out of curiosity, and the next thing I saw had something about her being a feminist, and I was like, okay, I know where this is going. And then it's more quotes of like this shit of her complaining about it. and
Of
screeching
course.
about it and everything like that, and just pretty much re-spewing the same thing over and over again about how they kicked her out. So I kept scrolling, kept scrolling. It's like, there it is. You're upset because they didn't pick Marvel Rivals, and you've been screeching ever since. Yeah, I can understand. They kicked you out for your tone because vibes isn't enough here. You know, like the
Mhm.
whole Zazzy thing from Marvel Rivals. You know, these women, they outrule you. They there's more of them than you, and they can actually look at you and say, "Get the fuck out," and kick you out because there's more of them to do it. You don't rule the roost there, and you're pissed off.
Yeah.
These
Also
these
why team
people are
sports talk.
so used to being in charge of everything
Yeah.
that when they're finally in a group of, a bunch of women, most women don't want anything to do with them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Honestly, most of the time, you complain about the women's ruining all the things, and it's not the women's, it's the whammons, and that's a subgroup of the women's. They are
It's the
women's, but they're
subhuman group of
wang
the
because they're
women's.
whammons.
The women's.
So yeah, there's always someone who's gonna do this whole thing, and it's just there's always gonna be someone who's complaining. There's always someone who's pissing and moaning, and even though I think that women have a tendency to piss and moan more than men, and so the percentage of women will be higher than the percentage
Fuck them women's.
of them women's, sorry. Yes.
Women.
Um well, I don't know. See, that's the problem. Like when you do, that's when they feel like they have more powers because they're like, the men's wants me too. See, you guys have
Must
to
be
like
Roman
not
menstruator.
to
Are you
not stick
kidding
the
me?
sausage in the crazies and like let them be alone and dry up and not reproduce. So, we lost a person. Okay, well, I'm in charge. So so I
Yeah,
mean the
listen,
percentage of let's
the
say that
game
there's probably
decided I was no longer
you
administrator
are
of my
no
own
longer
world.
deemed worthy, sir. You
I
are no
was no
longer
longer deemed
worthy.
worthy here.
Yeah, but there might be like I don't know 20% of the women's who are like of the women's who are whammons, and there might be like 5% of the guys who are whammons also. So
Yeah, that's like Mike from PA, definitely a whammon right there.
yes, exactly. Now there are
Trying to get your
there's a smaller
attention.
percentage of the
Trying to
dudes.
get your attention. Like,
I
oh my god,
know.
dude, seriously, just pack it up already.
It's just like, dude,
Anyway,
man.
that
And
lives rent free in my head, by the way. Just that one video.
of who?
Every time I see that guy.
Oh, of the trying to get your attention, and he's like rubbing his hands like an insect. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, it's so
it's just like,
creepy.
I'm trying to get your attention, It's just like, can I
It's
help you?
and I'm
Like, go on somewhere.
well, the thing is that right there explains all of the rest of his existence. I'm like, "Oh, I
That makes so much
understand why
sense.
you're a bitter, angry person." Like, I don't use the word
It's
incel as a pejorative typically, but in this case, I'm like, this is actually what is meant.
Oh, it just
'Cause,
feels like he's got like that Napoleon thing going on.
oh, I thought it was like a bridge troll kinda
I
thing,
don't know.
like
Maybe,
you just
maybe. I mean, it could be both. I mean,
I don't know,
but
when
anyway,
you're a gremlin, you tend to be angry about stuff, you've been
just
stuck under a bridge because
nothing
nobody
goes
wants
your
to see
way.
you. So,
But
people
anyway,
scream when you get close and
so it got so bad because these absolute trolls, these
the
women,
Karens, the whammons.
Karens, that Twitch had to come out and say, "Look, guys, there's a group of women. They voted for this. We did not tell them to play it.
We didn't tell them to get into the
We didn't
kitchen,
tell
they
them
chose the
shit.
kitchen.
They came together and did it themselves."
They yearned for the mines.
Yeah, it's like when the kids yearn for the mines. What do? You send them to the fucking mines.
Yes!
God, and when the women yearn for the kitchen, you give them the fucking kitchen.
Yes, you give them the skillet and the pan. Is the skillet and the pan, are those the same thing? Never mind, I'm just I don't even know this. See, I should play Overcooked 2, but I'm not going to because
It's fine. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But it does look like it'd be fun for an evening. At least for an hour or two. Anyway.
Like I
So, yeah.
I don't do sim games very well. Like even when we were all playing Sunhaven, I just wanted to go out and hit things. I was like,
Well,
I
I
just
went
want to get a better
okay.
sword.
Technically, I went out and fished.
I know. You just fished,
Yeah,
and
I
Chad was always
fished.
in the mines.
Chad was in the mines, and you were just out hitting things.
Yeah, if I would go to the mines, but literally just because I wanted to get a better sword so I could better hit things.
Fair enough. I get that. All right. So one more thing, because this is all women centric right now.
Oh,
We're
women suck.
reopening that can, guys. Did you know female players are an overlooked opportunity for growth in the gaming industry? A
No, we're
research
not.
firm's news report says.
We're really not. No, no, no.
Have we not? But ah, fucking hell, that's bright. Anyway,
It's very bright. They are trying to blind you. They're like, we know that Zio's going to be watching and he's old. Let's blind him.
yeah, tell me about it.
Instant
Oh.
cataracts, sir.
Anyway, we pretty much know how this study went. They found about 40-some%. We're all women, I'm sure. And
Yeah, because their methodology is flawed, and they know it's flawed. They did it on purpose because they have an agenda.
female players represent 48% of the gaming population, around 922 million players across 21 markets. It's like you don't fucking say. How
Mhm.
many of them play Candy Crush?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
I
game.
mean,
It's like I'm a gamer. What do you mean? Because I actually there was a girl at my job, and she said she said she was doing something, and she was in her gaming chair. I got so excited. I was like, "Oh, what game do you play?" And she just kind of looked at me, and she knew exactly what was happening, and she got sheepish, and she was like, "I only play The Sims." I was like, I cannot tell you. I tend to be pretty even keel. You know, I don't like to set myself up with expectations because the fall is so great. I was very sad for at least an hour. I was like, I'm inconsolable without a good cup of chai tea. Like I need something. Okay,
listen,
don't
my
take this away
girlfriend's
from me.
my girlfriend's a gamer.
Really? What does she
Yeah,
play?
she's right back here playing the game right now.
Don't say it's Sims.
It's not The Sims. She does love The Sims, though.
But
I'm
as long
just
as
on
it's
the
not
only
only
system
The
that can play it.
Sims.
It's Roblox. I knew you would love that.
I don't even understand Roblox.
I don't either, for the
I'm
most
so
part, other than
confused.
the fact that they have people on there trying to,
Other
groom
than
children.
for molesters, I don't understand like what
Well,
why
she does also like this one here too.
Oh, because
Like, she's a huge Crash
it's a
fan.
great game. Although I will say the hitboxes in this are just so clunky and weird. I'm like, oh, PS2,
Yeah,
they could have changed some of
she's a
this.
huge Crash fan. She's got it on her Switch. She was playing that for like weeks, and then when she couldn't get anything, she would ask me to beat it for her, which also didn't happen in some of those stages because I was just like, how? Like, I mean, I wasn't really. I played the Crash games, but I wasn't like I played through Spyro 1, 2,
Mhm.
and 3. Okay, not Crash.
Spyro, you know what? I think that Spyro it was a smoother game. It was a little bit
But
more polished
yeah, it
than
was these
Crash.
bridge stages too, right? So the things were getting less and less and smaller and smaller. And there was this one where you got to like jump on the turtle and then jump on the turtle again to get the extra height to get across. And all this, I'm like, you're killing me, honey, making me try to play these things. I'm not doing well.
We were made of different things back in the day.
Yeah, like maybe if you hit me up when I was like, I don't know, 12, I could do this. And they're right there.
That's right.
That's right. Anyway, so oh yeah, what was that? Given a list of 52 consoles. Consoles.
And PC games. See, it doesn't even say mobile games.
Oh, okay. It says games. I was like, there are 56 or 52 consoles? Sorry, I was reading that wrong. And asked which ones they played. It was Animal Crossing, The Sims 4, and Roblox.
I hate everything. I hate
Had more,
everything about this. Remove those games; they don't belong.
when given a list of 50 mobile games, 13 had more had more female players.
I didn't.
Console
Stop.
games.
Your turn.
Right, here's the male, here's the female.
No,
PC
not yet.
games. Smartphone
Okay,
games,
seriously, no. This is the platform is
tablet
irrelevant. It's
games.
what you're playing on said platform that matters.
Yeah, I mean that does too because there are some things like, for instance, Genshin Impact. I kind of want to classify that as a PC game, even though it is something that you can play on your smartphone,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
then if you're playing something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters, it's a card game. It's got a smartphone port. It's also
Hmm.
got a PC port. So uh, Pokemon Go is only on the phone, right? Or the tablet. And
Hmm.
tablet and phone should be together, by the way.
Yeah,
Like the only difference there is the size of the screen at that point.
yeah. Let's see.
So
Roblox is just a platform with their game engine. Everybody can make mini games on it. That's what it is. Slop of slop. I do not disagree. It's kind of like a bunch of kids showing each other like their drawings.
yeah,
And kids'
pretty much.
drawings are never particularly, inspiring, like
But it's entertaining enough for children.
yes, that's the thing.
So
So I'm just like I am
like
confused.
they've got this horror game that they like to play called Mr. Happy or something.
I don't.
And essentially you're in a store, so Walmart shuts down and you've got to
Mhm.
do tasks like uh jeez, what's that game with the imposter?
Oh,
Among Us.
Among Us, yeah.
So you do tasks like Among Us, and you
Mhm.
do enough of those tasks, you get the exit open and you can leave. Which also
Or
reminds me a lot about Dead by Daylight, because Dead by Daylight is killer versus survivors. They've got to complete the generators to all escape. But in this game, somebody's the killer, and the killer's got to go around and try and kill everybody while they're doing tasks similar to Among Us. So, it's kind of like a 3D Among Us low tier DVD clone, right?
yeah,
With some
and
kid
say
made somewhere, and everybody
yeah.
loves playing it. So,
I mean,
yeah.
look, is Zio a female though? Just bearded, liking all the women games, Sims lover. Yeah, I know, right? But to be fair, Zio likes a lot of
I
things.
liked Sims 2, to be fair. Sims 4 is crap. Nobody likes Sims 4 except for girls. And Sims 3 is okay, but it's not as good as Sims 2. Just clarify. Just clarify.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I won't play any of them. I don't even understand. I'm like I even if I got it for free, I would not waste the space on my computer or the time out of my life. I don't have that much of either. Well, no, I've got space, but no, I could still use it for more cat memes.
but anyway, so yeah, the no news or the news is there's an untapped market there that they've been desperately trying to tap for like the past 5-6 years at this
Yeah.
point. Like they've been tapping it in TV, in
Mhm.
movies, and in video games.
Yeah. And
Like,
it's
what have
just
they done? They've drove off their main audience for the most
mhm.
part. Like WoW is probably the most prolific example here that I love to use because it sounds great, right?
Oh my gosh, have you
Over
watched the
eight
trailer comparisons?
Anyway, over 18 million players. Like
No
World
way.
of Warcraft had upward to like 20 million players, right? Activision comes in. Activision starts corporatizing it. They start following the way of we need to get more whammon in here,
Mhm.
right? And we've dropped from about 18 to 20 million player to a base of 1 million. That's what you decided that you wanted to when you wanted to cater to this untapped group. You took you took like 19 million players and told them to go fuck off somewhere, go play something else. That's what happened. You lost all that. Yeah. Anyway, what is this about a trailer comparison?
Um yeah, I was trying to find it and I don't know if I can. Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it.
But
Oh, hold on a second.
uh,
Hold yourself.
all right. Let's see.
Tab. Hold
Now,
on.
I know WoW's not the game that I played way back in the day because I did try it recently again.
That was one of them, and the other one I saw, I think Tim Pool
Oh,
was
that's
complaining about it, as
Asmongold.
you do.
Okay. Let's see. Let's screen sound.
Oh yeah. Wait. Here, this also.
Oh, is that new trailer?
Yes, it's just part of it though. I can get you the whole trailer if you want.
The new trailer is like slice of life looking thing.
It is, and it's
It's
just.
just like
And the thing is that I'm not even
Like-
mad about it because I'm like it's adorable, but that's not what WoW is. That's why I don't play WoW. I should never
WoW
be
was
like
about
this
war.
is my jam.
WoW was about war. Unless you're
It
the new
is. It's
CEO,
World of
unless you're the
Warcraft.
CEO, and in an interview you're like, I wish we could take the word war out of Warcraft, and it's like, why are you
It's
in
just
charge?
craft. That's something different. Crafting is not the same as warring.
She wants crafting. Okay.
Yes, they
Are you
do.
gonna give me another link or?
Yeah, I've got the link for the whole cinematic if you want it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were giving me another comparison link.
No, not a comparison
Okay.
link.
All
Just
right.
wait, this is World of Warcraft now?
World of Warcraft. I'm sorry, was that orcs?
I
Oh,
don't
that was
care.
orcs. Anyway.
No, not another one, bro. Like, this is what I've done. I've done this so many times. Yep. It's a different world, isn't it?
Look at
way
that.
different Warcraft, right?
Man.
This is your Warcraft on the current D&D crew over at Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. And the thing is that
Oh
like
my gosh, that picture. Anyway,
the flamingos, look how bright and colorful and cheerful it looks. It's very warm. The color, you got a lot of pinks and reds and everything in these tones. It's just frustrating. And again, like, look, this is something that I would be more likely to play. It looks cute, it looks fun, it looks lighthearted. I love cute, lighthearted things, but I don't play World of Warcraft because it's not supposed to be for me.
I'm
That
not
they're
gonna
trying
have
to
it up
turn it into
here.
that is just it's offensive. I'm offended before you guys. Like it's supposed to have like hordes of people with swords and battle axes charging into each other and going for the brothers. Yeah, like yeah, okay. You know, I'd go, you go, dude, and maybe I'll just like watch it from a distance and go, yeah, that looks very stressful. I'm gonna go over here and like pick mushrooms and then use them to make a better sword.
I was looking to see if I could find that one bit of art from the newer book.
To be fair, Blizzard always did cutesy events and teasers and whatever. But they also Warcraft did Warcraft would also do like that's why Asmongold is doing this comparison because the other cinematic that they're comparing it to is something that they also put out, which is these hordes this horde of I think it was orcs charging into battle, and you know that they're going to be charging against a bunch of I guess paladins or something. But anyway, so like it's going to be it's going to be a battle. It's going to be epic, and it's all about like fighting and hurting and everything.
Warcraft is one of those things that I said that they should have like killed a long damn time ago. And
there is a time when you should stop telling the story, yes, because you
like,
ultimately will make it a bastard.
Like everything Warcraft is right now should be a Warcraft 2 for a different audience.
Yeah,
they
like Warcraft Junior or something.
Like the second you give me Khadgar, the most powerful wizard in all of fucking existence, in a fucking wheelchair, you should have just killed him off with honor. Like, you should have done the honorable thing and let him die in battle like a man. But no, you got to put him in a fucking wheelchair made of ethereal magic. And it's just like, the guy can literally float. He doesn't need no wheelchair. But no, you had to do this, whatever it is with the... I can't even remember. Anyway.
Come on,
It's over, guys.
We used to be real men.
It's over.
Arise
and we
to challenge
fought,
fate,
but steel against steel.
and lead their brethren to battle.
That's right. And now we walk around with hope in our eyes, like nothing's about to kill us around the corner. But some kind of upbeat music in the
Not wrong,
background.
which is 1994. So you're saying that the years are wrong?
Really, it's over. It used to be a game for men. Now it's made for women.
This is World of Warcraft now?
Yeah, it's just playing again. But no, whether it was in 1994 or 1997 or 9 or whatever, the point is that the game has changed. Like, I remember I would see the World of Warcraft commercials, and I would, like, even when they had some that were supposed to be funny, it was still dude humor. It wasn't this girly thing where she like chuckles and rolls her eyes, and it's just like showing that there is no knowledge in it what is claimed. Yes, the specifics may be incorrect, but I think that the general sense is correct, though, and that it seems that they are trying to cater to an audience that is not their audience. They're trying to cater to
All right.
female. Like, and the thing is,
do
it
this.
does. It caters to me. I like it. I'm not even mad at this. I'm not mad at the trailer in and of itself. I'm mad at it because I shouldn't like it because it's not
All right.
funny.
So this is Warcraft, right? Warcraft 2. This is what we're looking at for cinematic wise. Warcraft 2. Yeah, I mean that might be a Warcraft 3 cinematic. I don't quite remember where it was.
Guards.
Yeah, tell you about killing things. And this
Okay.
here. It's World of Warcraft. Back when it was cooler. Back when Warcraft had some balls.
Dang.
Looks so much better.
Like, I would watch this. I wouldn't play it, but I'd watch it.
They tried a movie, they just failed at it.
Yeah.
And I love the movie, I really do. It's really good. This is what Warcraft is about.
Okay, so are you saying that Warcraft is not the same, or that it is the same, that it's still catering to the exact same sort of audience?
Absolutely not.
Well, no, because that's
wait,
what Taggin is saying. Because I've never
Oh.
played Warcraft because it like I
we'll
would watch
start over
the
again.
commercials and I'd be like, this is not a game for me. It looks pretty epic, and you go, dude. I wonder what happens. I'm not going to play it to find out, though. Of course, it changed, and that's why I'm not playing it anymore. But Blizzard always did silly stuff in WoW.
The thing is, this was a bait and switch too, right? It looked like it was going back to, how WoW might have been, right? And then she gets the thing, goes back, and now it's happy-go-lucky housing. We'll probably copyright music with this. Way different tone
Yeah.
than what we had over here.
Yeah. So, I mean, even when they did silly stuff, it was usually silly stuff that was more like guy humor as opposed to
When they
whatever
did,
the
it
heck
was
that
like,
the girl slice of life was. And
was it Warcraft 25 or something?
Mhm.
Warcraft 15 years. Yeah, that was a funny thing, right?
yeah.
Toast to
I mean-
Warcraft.
I mean, the thing is that if
But it
they
was
had
great. I mean,
Everyone,
it wasn't that bad or
a toast
anything. It
to
was good.
15 years of World of
Because it had
Warcraft.
everything in it that
We
like
met
made
many
you
years
remember those
ago
past 15
upon
years
a
for the most
dusty
part,
road.
including a cringe
You,
Leroy Jenkins
a humble
reference.
priest, and
So,
me
you
a
know,
feeble rogue.
It's still
we were the
gave you those
weakest of
feels
the weak,
because it's been
the
15
lowest
years since
of
you
the
started the
low.
journey.
but
So yeah, I mean, Blizzard has done little things like that throughout the years.
Yeah, this is one of
definitely.
those things. And this is still though, this is aimed at dudes. It's still everybody's dirty, everybody's ugly. It's not bright and pink. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like this is even when you're silly, it's still a dude thing. Wait, go back a little bit. Leroy Jenkins quote thing in there. Man, it's great. But like you hear like a bunch of
It's time to toast to 15 years. Everyone raise your sword. No enemy can defeat us. There's no battle we can't win. When we crunch the numbers, stand together and...
That was an entire reference to that entire
dude,
raid.
that's fantastic.
Like that entire spot, there was an entire reference to that raid about crunching the numbers, all of it, to having Leroy Jenkins go and do his thing. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, that triggers all those member berries.
Yeah, man, that's a great one. Yeah. I mean, this is silly, but it's also masculine.
So, but
Yeah.
anyway.
And I'm saying like I don't even like begrudge the idea of houses. You and Chad were talking about the awesomeness of houses and what was it, Final
Oh,
Fantasy?
yeah,
14?
I mean, I like the housing. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that WoW is finally putting it in there, and that was a teaser for housing. It really
Yes.
was. But you know,
But I mean, even when she like you
that's
fast
still
forwarded,
not a thing that was technically geared towards me. It was geared for women. So
yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was I will grant you this. It was a very extreme example where, you know, you have this girl like walking through and she's like rolls her eyes, so happy and so carefree and
Yeah.
everything. And then on the other side, you've got like dudes racing over hills and everything. But honestly, it kind of could have started with that and then had the guy come home and, you know, put his stuff down there. And then, you know,
Yeah, I
as
mean, that
he's
was a
about to
completely
sit down,
different
they're
thing.
like, the orcs are in the
Take
whatever.
the guy,
And then he
he's
kind of like gets up again.
battle all day,
Mhm.
you know, and then he gets home from wherever, and he just takes the armor falls off or whatnot, and he slumps down in his chair and grabs some meat or whatnot, and to relax. Introduction to housing. If they were to do a guide version of it, right? But instead, they got, you know, the blood elf chick.
Who, I mean, even when she beat, so if you watch the trailer, as soon as she finished that action sequence
Yeah,
with the gal, further back,
because she
yes,
gets the
this
item she
does
wants.
this little
and does a little
dance as soon as she defeats it.
Yeah. Yeah, like this entire like first 30 seconds makes you feel like you're back in, you know, World of Warcraft for a hot second. And then you have this. It's like you've turned the entire world into a game at this point where everything is unserious.
Yeah,
Like
it feels
the
like it's all a joke.
fact she was in this fight and everything, and just like you would think there should be some gravity to that, and there isn't any.
It doesn't make you want to fight. It doesn't make you want, like the one with the guy who's going through and he's playing his lute and everybody starts singing along and then somebody says Leroy Jenkins and the whole place erupts in a bar fight. That's dudes. That's punching. That's all of that jazz. You know. This is like
Dare I say, dude coded.
Yeah, that's very dude coded. This is very girl coded. Like I said, I like this. I like this kind of character. I would totally be that character, unironically.
Well, she
Not
reminds me of Tracer, to be totally honest, from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Which is more of a girl game, or at least more girl friendly. It's like they're trying to make the game girl friendly, and I feel like it's just I feel bad for guys because you guys are losing all of your spaces and all of the things that are gritty and dark. Like if a girl wants to play Warcraft, she should like it for being Warcraft, not because they changed it to cater to her. And I just but I mean I see where Tagan's coming from, where he's saying that comparison is a little bit dishonest or deceptive.
yeah.
I'll grant you that, man. I'll grant you that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It is just a little bit. It's like when you take this bit of this, which is the introduction to housing, and everybody's all happy go lucky. Stuff.
But
Versus,
if the people had compared this to that scene with the other one where he's doing the 15-year thing and they're singing in the bar, that's still like, so look how pink that is. That's so freaking pink. it's so warm. This is like a Hallmark version of Warcraft. It's just, I'm sorry, I know it's an artist thing, but I'm looking at all of the colors and I'm like, this
Yeah,
is,
see, that should have been a dude.
it should have been a guy.
Should have been a guy.
It should have been
taking
colder,
off
and
his
it should have
heavy
ended.
armor and
And
said,
it should have ended with him jumping up. This would not have lost me. What lost me was the bit emote not being
"Oh
able
gosh,
to
I
do-
remember when that happened." Uh,
No, I'm just saying that this points to
yeah,
what they're gearing towards, what they value, and who they're trying to aim for. And
apparently,
it's not y'all.
yeah, when Blizzard was going through this whole trying to prevent toxicity bullshit, people learned that, spit emo was still a thing.
Dang.
So apparently it got to the point where Blizzard removed the spit emote. They also removed half the jokes.
Why?
All the good jokes that were there are no longer appropriate, so they removed all that shit too. And they redid Hellscream's voice acting lines in a part, because somewhere there's one part in this entire game
Mhm.
where somebody says the word bitch,
Uh-huh.
and it's Hellscream talking to my Banshee Queen, where he calls her a bitch. They took that shit out. I'm like,
Why?
guys, why? Why? Why
I'm
would
sorry,
you
were they
do
friends?
that?
Like,
I mean, they're not friends, that's for sure.
well, then that
But-
makes sense, right? Like, I
Yeah,
don't.
it's just like, in the context of the stuff, it made sense, but they took that out. I was just like, really, guys, really. Anyway, let's get into Highguard.
So a tiny hurry. I get the spitting mode on players, but on NPCs, F Blizzard forever, really. You know what? At this point, I don't care what does it, as long as you leave. That's because they don't respect you, and that's all that means. Highguard,
So Highguard lasted about 3 Concords,
it did.
and
And the thing is,
They're
this
all over the
gives
place,
me
but-
no joy. Like, there are so many people who are like happy and going, "La ha, that's so funny," and I'm like, I feel bad for these people. Now they did it to themselves because they needed to have a freaking beta, but I mean, this is just, I'm like, seriously, I liked the mount. I liked the mount. I liked the idea of it being in like this era, with guns and swords and magic at the same time. I was like, I like all of these things. But yeah, there are a lot of mechanics that seem kind of retarded. And if you guys had actually asked actual gamers instead of each other, you might have not had this where everybody's like mad about it.
well,
But
apparently Highguard devs have decided that the game was just too sweaty. for
it
the
was
casual.
not. It was it was
Yeah.
unsweaty. That's
It
what
was-
everybody was saying. They were like, it takes too long to find a match. It takes too long once you're in a match to find a fight. That's what a lot of people were saying. Not that it's too sweaty. Now,
Yeah,
Marathon
apparently-
people are like, this is not a game for casuals. But
Apparently it leaned too far into the competitive scene, and I'm still trying to figure out where and how. Like, where's the... Listen, I know that there's a guy right now who has a kill death ratio of 100 to 0, who's
Yeah.
been going off on Twitter right now about how amazing Highguard was, and the rest of us are the problem.
yeah.
Because apparently that's all he ever plays is just competitive shooters for whatever reason. Anyway,
There are people like that.
like there are people like that, but no, that's not why it died. Like, if you had those people, maybe it would still be alive. That's the thing. Highguard was permanently shutting down March 12th. If anyone missed it, by the way, that's the date, so it's almost dead.
Yeah. I mean, that's too bad,
And
I mean,
They're
I don't.
launching a bunch of features too
Yeah.
that they should already have there.
Yeah, they were in, that's the thing. They went into denial phase instead of like, oh, that's constructive criticism, let me apply it. And the people who did want to apply it were just plugging away and doing the hard work. They did it absolutely to themselves. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did it to themselves. That's
Well,
true. I mean,
think
but
about it
like if
for
someone cuts their arm off because they're an
Sure.
idiot, I still feel bad because this person's not going to have an arm for the rest of their life.
Think about
So
this for a second, real quick. They had an entire year-long map, right, of how they
Mhm.
were going to approach this first year.
yeah.
And now that they're not, they're dropping all the updates in one go, right? And it's just like,
Stuff
why
they
do
should have done
games
before.
do this to themselves?
Yeah.
Eh, You know, and when people complain about it, you know, we always get told, you know, it takes too long or it's not happening or, you know, they're still in development and stuff. And it's like, when you got a game that just straight up just dropped all their shit in one day that was supposed to drip feed for an entire fucking season,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, really, guys, do we really have to be playing this game? Look, you got account progression skill trees, account progression skill trees. Let's see, what is it? A new warden, new weapon. You know,
All these
this
weapons look better
we're
than
gonna
the marathon weapons, by the way, just
Yeah.
saying.
do what?
I said all these weapons look better than marathon weapons, just saying. I hate the aesthetic of that game so much. Like the movement looks amazing. I hate everything on the screen though. It's
Oh,
so ugly.
yeah.
It's all right. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry. I actually
But
watched
no,
people
it's just
playing it, and I'm just pissed off about the assault that happened on my eyes, and I need to talk about it. But it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, it's really too bad. Like they needed, like I said, they needed input from actual gamers about how to fix their game. Like Bungie, for all of their stupidity, and I do hate Bungie as a company. Like I will never forgive them. I'm like tagging with against Blizzard. I will never ever forgive them. That was the only first person shooter I would play, and I had fun with it, and now it's gone. So yeah, I'm mad. Well, it's not gone. It's stupid and insulting and retarded. So just anyway, but yeah, this game, like they just if they the thing that Marathon did is they released an alpha and then they got a lot of criticism and they fixed it. And then they released a beta and a lot of people were like they fixed a lot of the things that I had a problem with. And they're like the beta was better. And there are people who are playing it now and they're like I like this so much more than the alpha. They listened to what we said. I still think it's a niche game. I still don't think it's going to do great, but they listened to their alpha and beta results and they fixed glaring problems. A lot of people were complaining about things that were very fixable in High Guard, and they had already released it though. It wasn't an alpha, it wasn't a beta. This was like, no, this is what you got, bro. It
Well,
was
yeah.
stupid to do. They should have had testing. This didn't need to happen. Their own hubris is what did them in, and then they didn't help it by being complete douche nozzles when people were saying, when people were like, "Hey, I don't like this," they're like, "Oh, you just need to get gooder." I don't think that
Just
that's
to get
really
gooder.
what it is. When it took me 45 minutes to find a match, that's not me. Yeah, I don't like. What do you want me to do? Astro project harder? Like, what do you want? Like,
Well,
that's
you
not
should
how
have
that
been
works.
sweatier, obviously.
Yeah,
You were not
because
competitive enough.
that's how matchmaking works, right? It can
Yeah.
sense the sweat coming off of your hands. Yeah, that's what
But
happens.
you know, you've got a week left, and they're dropping a season's worth of updates, and it's just like, guys.
And that's the thing. I'm like, you guys did a lot of hard. You feel bad for the people who did hard work and everything, but the people at the top of this who are running this were just retarded. Let's see. Over 2 million people tried the game, mostly on PS5. PS5 had double the Xbox player count. Steam following after that. Average session with time was 91 minutes. Tencent pulled funding a couple of weeks after launch when it was clear it wasn't going anywhere. The game did not make enough money to keep staff employed on an ongoing basis. At the end of the day, we just made a few mistakes and made a game that didn't resonate with like our old games did. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter though, and nobody will know the true story of the studio or the game, and the rumors and speculation will be what's out there. Zio and Meg have sweating hands for High Guard. Ew. I don't. I didn't play it because I was watching and seeing what it was going to do. Also, I'm not a first person shooter. Like this game was never going to be for me. And then on top of that, it's an extraction shooter. I'm never going to be that person. Like no, that's annoying to me. But
This
my
is
husband might have
retarded.
played
I
it.
think we know the real story of what went wrong.
Yeah, we saw
Like,
it.
listen,
It was
I
a
get
bad.
it. I can't actually prove it or anything. But when you sit there and you tell me things like, well, everybody said we had lightning in a bottle, and I say, well, that is just toxic positivity. Probably did you win? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right. And when you didn't do a beta, I'm pretty sure that also contributed to it, and I'm probably fucking right again. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was hubris.
Yeah.
What do they say? Pride goeth before a fall. This is your fall, my dude. It came after your pride. It's yeah.
All right. What was this again?
I
Oh,
don't know.
I'm sorry. X has announced that it will crack down on AI videos.
I don't
If
know
you
what
don't
this is.
disclose that, I guess the video you're posting is AI,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
they'll ban you or suspend you from the creator revenue sharing thingy.
Okay, for 90 days. All right. Okay, so it won't like suspend your account because I was thinking, well,
Yeah.
what about people who share things and they don't know? Because they're I mean,
And this is only for creator revenue sharing. So, if you're going to be in that program, I think having a little bit more scrutiny.
yeah.
over
So if
what
you're
you
sharing
post,
AI
like,
and not telling people, it's
so,
for love of the game. At this
you're not
point.
doing like what's that one guy's name, Evan or something on X, who's like practically lying all the damn time.
Oh yeah,
As long as
Evan
you're not
loves
doing
war.
what he's doing,
Yeah.
you should be fine. So yeah, that's the thing. Let's take a moment to mourn the video game archive being shut down.
What is this?
This is terabytes upon terabytes of archived video games.
Why? Who's shutting it down?
They can't keep it open anymore. Like, I think they're just they no funding. Like, it's too expensive to keep open.
Mm.
So, let's see. Announced they were shutting down this year for a couple of reasons, but primarily the skyrocketing financial cost of hosting the archives. One advantage over archive.org is
No,
that
dude,
for
some
the
of those are funny,
FAQ,
man.
each game on the site is curated and checked against a checksum of known good copies. The site also focused on fast downloads, making it a good resource if you're trying to find ROMs and stuff. So, yeah, it's a nice thing. It just sucks that it's going down
Yeah.
because how much you want to make a bet it has something to do with AI?
I don't know.
Data centers. They're costing too much. Therefore,
oh
skyrocketing
yeah.
price for servers and things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's too bad. Yeah. I mean, I don't even. Yeah. He said he had to. Taggin says he had to mute so many accounts because they share cat and dog AI videos, and he hates it, and he won't cry if they vanish. I like some of those cat and dog videos because they're funny.
Yeah, I like the funny ones.
Yeah, well, the thing is that there's some of them that are uncanny and weird. There's some of them that just meet the mark.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hate AI human videos more than AI cat and dog videos. So,
well, I
AI
really
human
like
videos
the
are
porch bomb ones.
Yeah, the porch ones are funny with the cat that's like playing like instruments on the
But I
porch.
mean the ones with the humans with the porch bombs.
Oh,
Because I wish we'd have more of that.
those made me angry because it just showed me what I wish our world looked like, and it doesn't.
Yeah, I wish we could have more of that real life.
Yeah, that's
Like-
that's all
like
it
the
did. It
guy
made
who
me
used to
dissatisfied with real life,
instantly
and I don't
glitter
appreciate
bomb
that.
Porch pirates.
Mhm.
We need him back. We
Yeah.
need more of that. Anyway, so everybody's favorite topic of the day. Marathon.
Oh my gosh, that's not true.
Okay. So
Oh no, that was the 27th. That was during the beta, right?
this is the beta numbers, yeah.
Okay.
There's a reason why we got this here, but yeah. The fact I see Bungie dying within the next year fills me with immense joy. Okay, so I'm going to say some things. People may not like. I don't think Bungie's going to die from Marathon. If they can make back what they put into it, which I think they probably came close to, they probably will be fine.
You think they
They
came
might
close to it?
they might restructure and downsize some of the fat because their company has
Yeah.
a lot of bloat with over 1,000 employees,
hmm
but I don't think they're going to go under.
No, I don't think that Bungie's going to die.
But we'll
And
find out by the end of the weekend, though. So
yeah, and I don't think that this is going to be something that shuts the thing down unless Sony is just so pissed. But we know that they sunk a lot of money into this game. Like this is a massively expensive game.
well,
So
see, that's the thing. I think
we'll go nowhere.
somewhere in here, I'm pretty sure. What was it? They were estimating about 250 to 350 million.
I
Like
think that's cap.
out of Destiny 2.
I'm thinking that's total cap. I'm thinking we're looking at 400 million.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's that number. It's probably higher, just given inflation and everything else. So
And how much they had to redo after, especially after the beta, and nobody liked not at the beta, after the alpha, because they got roasted hard after their alpha. If you were looking at people who like, we're talking about Bungie boys who are like, every time Bungie does anything, they're like, yeah. Like one dude I watch, every time they would put out a TWAB, which is basically this week at Bungie, he would read it. He would read it word for word, and then he would give his analysis on it, the whole thing. Even he was like, they have a lot to fix in this game. So they had to go in and restructure a whole lot of things. So it's kind of like doing reshoots in a movie that balloons the price. Because the
Yeah.
thing is that you also have to worry about, it's not just that you're redoing stuff or fixing stuff or tweaking stuff, but you're doing it on a very tight deadline as well. And then they had the whole thing with
then
legal
had
when
the-
they ripped off that guy's terrible art design. I mean, I was like, why would you take that art design anyway? Okay, I'm not gonna
the motif
I'm not gonna
they were going.
complain about the slop futurist neon color scheme and all of that jazz. It's fine. Some people like it. I think it's cancer, but whatever. But yeah. What's it doing now though, since it's actually come out?
All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. Now, it did come out in the middle of the week, so we have the weekend to see if it gets higher. Okay. By Monday, I guess we can see probably about where it is.
Yeah.
It has been kind of holding steady in the 60,000 range. I
Yeah.
guess it's an average right now, depending on how much, of course, it's sold.
Yeah.
So if you take like Highguard, had 20 million players or something on these numbers.
20 million.
Like they peaked at 97.
Yeah.
And they had about 20 million. So you could probably guesstimate that, Marathon's probably sold about 20 million. Or not 20 million, I'm sorry, 2 million.
Yeah, I was like,
anywhere from like 2
number
to
is wrong.
3, anywhere from like 2 to 4 million, because this is a multi-platform release, right? Where all did Marathon release at? Was it everywhere? I think it's everywhere, right?
Yeah, I don't think that Sony would be so stupid as to, well, it's released on Steam, so I don't think it would definitely not be an exclusive. I don't think Sony would have been stupid enough to try that anyway, just because of the fact that they're like, no, we need to make our money back. They did not sell 2 million. I wouldn't assume so, but also we know that they probably, well, I don't know, how many would they possibly give out to influencers to try to
It wouldn't
help
been
this way, dude.
that much to be something to worry about, or to even
I
what's the
think
word
he
I'm
means
looking
2
for?
million in dollars, not in copies moved.
No, I think in copies. Like I think
Nah, bro.
no, because let's think about it. If Highguard topped about 2 million players, right? That would
It tops 2 million players? You mean 100,000? It topped like 100,000 players, right?
No. Altogether, their stats were 2 million. 2 million
Players.
people gave Highguard a chance. Yes, they had 2 million individual accounts.
All right.
Gave Highguard a chance, and that is how the game went down. I saw the stats earlier somewhere. Do we not have them in here?
Not at the same times. That's true, but still, if you had
Yeah,
2
I mean,
million,
it's
you had
not at the
2
same
million.
time because when it comes down to it, the Steam charts for the most part are a reflection of what the other stuff is, right? But that's not always true with everything.
Yeah, that's true. So
And given
just
that
people
this is a
downloading it and trying it for 45 minutes and uninstalling it, that may be. I don't know. I really don't. Because there is a time limit for some of these games, and
I can't find it.
I don't know, man. Like, just watching people. I've watched several people play this game now. I've watched a couple of people play this game now. Let me rephrase that. And it just looks like such a niche experience. I can't imagine, like, especially if you buy it on Steam, because if you don't like something and you uninstall it within a certain amount of time, they give you your money back, right?
Yeah, you can ask for a refund if it's within like the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, man. I'm thinking there are enough people who might, take that dress back to the store, if as it were.
it did hit I guess another what was it? Let's see. Its all-time peak is like right here, right after it launched, right? I mean, that's not
Mhm.
even right. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, it was the next day. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the peak was on the next day.
Yeah. And
Sorry.
the thing
And
is that
then
it's
everybody
nighttime
went to
right
sleep.
now here in the US.
Then you can see
Everybody's off
everybody went
work.
to
It's
sleep.
Friday
And
night.
then
Friday night. This is when
everybody
the sweats
started
come
coming
out, yeah.
back at around,
Yeah. I mean, it's not a holiday weekend, so we'll probably see what the Saturday numbers are. But yeah, the Monday will tell the tale for sure.
yeah.
But just from what I've been watching, it it looks niche. To be fair, I do have a bias. I hate Bungie. But and I hate this
Well,
aesthetic and I want it to die.
see,
But
this is
all of that being said, for the movement looks like it's good, but there's just a lot going on and it's coming down. Well,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, see,
it went
this
through a
right
storm.
here is why I say it could survive. Like it could be fine if they can maintain this here,
Mhm.
because they've been surviving with Destiny 2,
Yeah.
hanging around the 4,000 or 40,000 mark.
Yeah.
If they're hanging around the 68 mark for a good amount of time, and they can maintain that, they're going to be fine. I think.
Yeah. I
Because
mean, the thing
Sony
is
and
that
Bungie has enough money that they can ride out the storm,
yeah.
unlike Intrepid.
Mhm.
The fact that I guess they were trying to ride out the storm, and then Tencent pulled their funding, and
Yeah.
that's when they were like, "Yep, we're closing on the 12th." Like
Yeah.
right after that happened. So, they don't have money to ride out the storm, but something like Sony and Bungie, they're prestigious enough to ride out a storm like that. That's
Mhm.
why we had Suicide Squad for a year when it should have died in the first month. Because
Yeah.
the people in charge had enough money to ride that storm out until they realized the storm wasn't ending. But if Bungie
Yeah.
maintains, this right here and continues to sell copies, I
Yeah.
think they'll hit that 7 million mark at some point and
I
make their
don't
money
know.
back
I think that
between
this
microtransactions and everything else.
Okay, so here's the thing with the microtransactions as well. I don't think that the microtransactions are gonna do anything, and unless they change course or something or change tack, I don't think that they're gonna do as well as they would in a game like Bungie or even Highguard or something like that because of the fact that the aesthetic is so unappealing. Nobody wants to look like these characters. Putting different clown makeup on them does not make them look better. So unless they're going to change their aesthetic and give them something that looks at least cool, because
Well,
everything looks freaking weird in this game. It's
I'm gonna have to
supposed to.
disagree with you. There's a lot of people who like that aesthetic too.
No, there's
that-
not a lot.
it-
It's a
it-
niche. It's a
Okay,
small group
there's
of
probably
crazy
like
people.
68,000 worth. Anyway.
No, there's like
people who do
68,000
like
people who
that
like shooting people in
post.
the face.
It's that like post mod, or it's that post apocalyptic purge aesthetic.
Well, it's like the
So
Blade Runner aesthetic, but if you also took acid. So because
yeah, I mean, people
I don't
do.
know. Have you watched any of the playthrough?
Oh, of
Because
what?
the maps also they look like you're in not storage container. Well, it's kind of like storage containers that were like put together to make this makeshift sort of
Yeah.
temporary building. These temporary buildings, and you're just kind of running through them. So it all looks kind of boring. It all looks kind of stale and
Well, it
blah.
does, but like I said, we'll find out by probably the end of the weekend if this has staying power.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
I
what I'm
still
saying.
think that Bungie and Sony have enough, money in the bank that they can ride the
Oh, they
storm
can. Yeah,
until
Disney can
they
keep putting out
see
live action
otherwise.
versions of Snow White, but will they?
But at the same time, if this is a multi-platform game,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that it is a Bungie property,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of Bungie's support is not on the PC. I mean, granted, a lot of us nowadays are on the PC,
Mm-hmm.
but they're a console company for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, and there are still companies that cater more to consoles.
Well,
Right?
to
That's
be
why.
fair, I was gonna say a lot of Bungie boys actually did switch over to playing on PC. Because I know my husband did, because playing on a console versus in a first person shooter that's competitive against players who are using mouse and keyboard, you're just going to die. You're going to die and have a very bad time a lot. So if you're only playing against other console players, that's one thing. But if you're doing cross platform stuff, Bungie players learned somewhere, I'm gonna say like maybe 5 years ago, that the time had come to move on to the superior, to the master console race, which is PC. And
Okay, sorry, I have to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, I didn't mean that they sold like 2 million like today. Okay, I mean they're going to probably sell that within the first week or so. more than
oh, okay,
likely.
because I was like,
Sorry,
I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm
I was
looking at that.
trying
It's like,
so
well,
hard
yeah,
to be like,
probably. That's what I
I'm
said.
sure his math
Isn't
makes
it?
some sense
And
somehow.
then
I'm
it
gonna
dawned
just.
on me that I'm saying no. They sold like 2 million, like 2-day game of release kind of things. No, I'm sorry. I meant like in a week or so, we'll learn that they've hit that 2 million threshold.
That's if it has legs, and I
So,
don't know if it has legs or not, because the thing is that like anybody who didn't buy it in opening weekend is doing the wait and see. They either A, don't have money, or 2, they're doing wait and see. I think a lot of people are
yeah,
doing wait and see on
but it also
Marathon.
doesn't cost as much as some of the other games too.
Like what? Like first, like looter
Yeah,
shooters though?
yeah. This one's only costing like what? Is it the same as Arc Raiders? Isn't it?
Yeah, which actually still has higher numbers though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, our Arc Raiders has way higher numbers.
Yeah. So if the hot new thing on the block can't take the eyes off
It's the
the
exact
original
same
beauty
price as
queen,
Arc Raiders.
yeah, $40. Yeah.
So yeah,
See, if they'd come out with like $30 or even 35, that might have been a smart move to do. But
well, coming out at 40 is the smart move to do, considering how much we rage against 70, which is probably why it came out at 40 because they've seen.
oh, it would have been. It wouldn't have made. I don't think that
if it came out to 70,
this number would be much lower.
Yeah, this number would probably be much lower, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think after we get through this weekend and see where it's at, if it can maintain around a 70-ish, 50-ish, I think they're probably going to ride out the storm.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. The thing is that
until they finally sell, 5 million or something.
This is like peak interest though right now, and like I said, unless it has legs and everybody's like, dude, you don't know what you're missing, and people go, okay, maybe there are things that are sleepers out there. I think that Marathon had so many eyes on it. It's not a sleeper. Nobody's going to be shocked by it. It's yeah, I mean, which is telling. It's cheaper and still not selling like pre-buttered cut bread, more like dried up pre-bitten bagels. Taggin likes the hating though. He's, you know what? He earns his name, which is actually the angry game nerd. That's what Taggin means. So I'm just like that. Like we're gaming with a side of salt. Taggin is all of the salt. He's just a bucket of salt. Like you guys, like he does his gaming thing during the week, at like some ungodly European hours, so it's like midday
hours.
But yeah, if y'all are ever in the mood to watch a really angry person who doesn't sound angry though, he doesn't sound angry. He's got like a very soft sounding voice, but he like all of the content is pissed off. So anyway, y'all should check out Taggin. Am I wrong though? I don't think you are. But I'm not quite as opinionated at the moment. I'm like, I don't know. My hardest opinion when it comes to Marathon, other than I hate Bungie, is that I hate the aesthetics so much it's like eye cancer. And I will rage about that. Look at this though. See, look at this right now. This this was up and then it had its lull and now it's going up though. You see it's going up right now because people in America are off work now. They're off work, they finished their chores, it's going up. What is Marathon doing? It was up and then it went down because people went to work and now it's holding flat.
Well, I was going to say it's holding flat because we're off work now.
Everybody's off work. It should be going up still. This is the new game. All of the sweats are out now. This is what happens.
It went up.
Oh, it went up. Look at it. Okay, well we'll see. We will see. We will see.
Anyway.
I mean I just
this, however, is Slay the Spire too.
And it is slaying the charts.
And it absolutely smacked Marathon.
It did, dude. This is a raffle stomp for real. How much did this game cost?
I don't know, but I want to share their tweet, which was an absolute just slap across the face. Let me
dude.
look.
Also, like, log into your Steam account and look at the homepage.
Slay the Spire is $24.99.
Oh, they changed it. They changed it.
Slay the Spire 2.
Those butts.
So it is early access, $24.99. All right, what am I doing with the homepage again?
Never mind. They changed it. At first, when you went to the homepage and you went to featured, it's what it is now. Marathon is big and bold at the top, and Slay the Spire is down at the bottom.
Yeah, it's like it is right now.
Yeah. No. When I just clicked on it just now, because I was gonna like screenshot it and just send it to you though, and it had Slay the Spire at the top and Marathon right below it. So now it's switched back to what it was.
Women's Day, is that the day? Is that the day we're talking about? Couldn't remember what it was.
I guess whatever. Actually, I'm gonna look through these games though and see if there's one that I want. They're so pink. This is so much like pastel stuff.
Beyond the Stars.
Like
These look like.
Look,
there we go. Overcooked 2, just for you.
And it's on sale for $12.12 just for you, Zio. You know, if you want to play it, because you said it's a darn good game. So you know.
Yeah, it looked fun.
It didn't, but now. Okay.
Listen, I'm not going to play it now because I don't have my player 2. So there's a lot of games I can't play without Chad now.
No.
It sucks. What is this?
Is that a 2-player game? I thought it was a single-player game.
What, Overcooked?
Yeah.
No, it's like 4 or 5, 6 players.
Oh.
That's why everybody wanted to play it. Like, it is a co-op game.
Ugh, that's the worst. Ugh.
With everybody in it.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, I'm interested in WTF here. Waifu Tactics Force. Holy snap. Yeah, that's a game right here. People, we've been sleeping on this. What the hell? Right here. Better than Marathon. Look at that gunplay.
I will say this aesthetic is quite good.
To what?
I will say that this actually looks quite good. I mean, aesthetically at least. It's not eye cancer. Even though I will say that
it's better than Marathon.
Well, the aesthetic is better. It's very clean. The grass has no blades in it or anything like that. Well, maybe there in that plant, but there are places where it's just like a green carpet. But the thing is that like this, the thing that I was telling my husband when I was talking about it, because you know I'd seen it when I was alone, and so he came home and I had to talk about it. Was that
you see that reticle?
Yes, I did. There was another one that was a cat, and it made me happy. I was like, ah! So anyway,
okay.
So anyway, but the thing about this is that this game right here, this is in a place that is part of a society. But in Marathon, there is like the world doesn't really have its own its own sense of place. It's like something that was set up to be temporary. Make your VTuber model, get a voice changer, and play this, and the money will drop between your moves cleavage.
Listen. I have thought about it long and hard. Because I got Vroid still on my computer here. I just need a voice changer, and yeah.
Well, hey, AI is making it
And then
better
I
and
can use
better.
the AI to make an OnlyFans with it.
Yeah, but you'd have to work. You'd have to work on your because you're you need to be able to change your affect as well. You know, do that Pokemon thing where you want to know a secret about me. You know, or it's just ugh, oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. It's this thing where you
Gosh, look, the gas station simulator.
No. It's not the whiny part. It's the part where you're kind of like you're like whispering, but it's like you're
No,
you know, you kind of have like sort of sense on the end of your words. It's
listen.
not me
Why?
because I'm a gay degenerate.
Why
but
is
we
this
have
the
enough of these
women's
douchebags
game?
on Rumble? A space for the unbound, camper van, coffee talk, go town.
Like, see, this looks like this belongs in the girl thing, but then you get gas station simulator and old world. I just don't feel like that should be.
I'm confused. Hey, you know what though? I mean, sometimes there are girls who like stuff that's different. You know, I mean, there are girls who will play first person shooters or like
all these
the
games
dark
too.
weird stuff. You know,
they were here.
It's just that they're the thing that that we're usually saying is that it's not saying that girls don't play weird games or games that aren't about cooking. It's saying that it's the majority of girls that do. That's all. And it's no shade. If you like it, you like it. I don't like it, but I don't like a lot of things. I don't like pineapple on pizza.
This was the shade I was talking about.
I hate this so much.
Congratulations to Marathon Team.
This is eye cancer. Oh my gosh, I hate it. Don't
let small indie passion projects like this pass you by just because Slay the Spire 2 is out. Like they just roasted Marathon with that. This is the Slay the Spire.
That's fantastic.
That's their corporate whatever thing, by the way. Oh,
I was just don't forget about us, teehee. Yeah. Okay.
And they're just congratulating the other team. It's like don't let this pass you by just because we're out. Like, damn.
I know. That was shade, bruh. That was heavy shade.
It never gets old watching the indie companies completely decimate a AAA company like that, though. That does look bad. Like, seriously.
I mean, honestly, if they'd had a different art director, it might have been better. But like, look at every gun looks like it's made out of Legos. It's just like they're all these blocky. They're just blocks. They're basically just chamfer boxes everywhere. Chamfer boxes. Sorry.
What's that one guy's name?
Like, there could be an interesting story if they let you play an actual story, but they don't. It's just, oh, yeah, there's lore, but it's not what you're doing. It has nothing to do with what you're doing. You don't progress ever. It's just like a rogue player or something like that. So, like, even though they're like, oh, yeah, this, and it's linked to that, and it's linked to that, I'm like, yeah, do you ever interact with that stuff? Does that ever change at all over time? Are you going towards a goal? No? Okay, then what's the story matter then? Like, it doesn't matter.
What's the name of that one guy? Can't think of what his name. Does news. Doesn't check his insiders. That guy.
But
or he doesn't see to make sure they're real, I guess you can say.
Yeah. But like even the maps in Marathon just don't look very interesting. It's just like you go from this set of, makeshift buildings to that set of makeshift buildings, and is you are a robot or a robot girl. You need to get the Bitcoin gold cash coins from the bad robot terrorists now and sell the hard drives from naughty humans. Well, I think it's like you died, but your consciousness got uploaded or something, and there's something to do with silkworms or silk bees or something. I
The
don't
thing
know.
is, the story of the world sounds interesting.
It does, but you're not playing about you're nothing that you're doing is playing this story. You're not ingrained in this story. You just have hints to what the world actually is. But when you're looking at the world, it doesn't look interesting at all. The world around you, you're like, "Oh, it looks like somebody had a bad day." Every place looks the same though. There's no sense of society or a civilization that was built up. And that's one of the things that Destiny really had going for it. You could be very interested in what is around you. Like just looking at it looked like art because it was. All of
Yeah.
these different worlds had their different aesthetic, they had their different ecosystems and it just all was so different and it was so interesting just to look at. And I'm saying that of course as an artist and as someone who doesn't play first person shooters, but even when I was playing it and flinching all the time because everything and confused because I cannot work a camera in first person. I am just the dumb. Anybody who watched me play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Thursday knows that for a fact. I am bad at first person cameras. But anyway, I'm still looking around and going, this world is alive and it's interesting. They just don't have that with Marathon. And it like if they did introduce elements wherein you could interact with the world and kind of make a difference in something, progress something, that I don't know, maybe that would do something because there is a story there. In 3 weeks, Bungie Sony will report 2 million players, not cells. In 6 weeks, Bungie team has to be optimized. I
don't think
I think that
players
there is a
without
non-zero
cells.
chance of that. I think that that's probably at least 50% chance that happens. It just doesn't.
Well, did they give it away for free on Game Pass or anything?
That I don't know,
'Cause
but
if they didn't do that, they would have only cells to report, not players.
Well, I'm sure that they did give away some copies though.
Oh yeah, I
to,
mean,
to
the journalist
influencers.
class got their copies, and I'm sure some other people got their copies, but there's such a minority. It's like, do we really count them towards anything meaningful at this point?
Mhm.
Like 20 journalists got a copy. Whoop-de-doo. You know, like Paul Tassi got his copy, and
Oh, I
now
don't.
because you know
I'm not talking
Marathon
about the
is like,
journalist class. I'm talking about the influencer gamer class.
found it. Okay, jeez.
The legit Bungie boys, you know.
Well, I guess it depends on how many of them they decide to give out, if they gave out any at all. Okay, so also partly related, this thing here, Smash JT, that's what it was.
Oh, that
I have
guy.
no idea what is actually going on because this is a 30-second clip. But my gosh, dude, this 30-second clip is not good.
Oh yeah, that was Neon playing it, right? I think so.
I don't know. Like, I don't know who's playing what, but apparently a lot of people were replying to Smash about it, right?
Mhm.
Which is the only reason I had seen it, because for whatever reason, this idiot popped up on my feed again.
Sorry. He does.
But I could have
He does
swore
look
it
like a
was like
hamster.
this guy down here is supposed to be playing the game. You can't
Mhm.
see him because you're in the way. But like Smash is up here for
Yeah.
whatever reason. So I'm like so confused at this, but the gameplay also isn't good. Like it's not being played by somebody who plays FPSs. I feel like ever.
Mhm.
Which, oh, by the way, this is me fast forwarding to the part where there's actually action.
Yeah,
There
wait,
was
is it
about a
old
10-minute
JT?
period
No,
before
this
this
is
where
the
it was
same
just
guy, right? I
Yeah,
don't
that's
watch
Smash.
this guy. So this is Smash here too, down here at
Yeah.
the bottom. So you
Is
got
he
Smash at
reacting?
the top, Smash in the bottom.
That's a lot of smashing.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of Smashes. So yeah, it's Smash playing. Okay. Yeah,
just walking around.
and I know I don't play FPS as much anymore, but I know I'm better than this. Like that
Bro,
felt
what
like
is he doing?
the way he was doing this number right here
Uh-huh.
means tells me one of two things: either he's not used to the controls that he's playing with, right? Which is possible. Because either he's using the mouse and he's overdoing it or whatnot, or he's using the analog stick, he's overdoing it,
Mm-hmm.
or he's just not used to playing FPSs at all.
I'm not. When I play, I look kind of like that. Not quite this static.
It reminds me of the guy who was playing Doom that one time. Like, I'm sorry, this is the kind of clip that is a contender for the journalist class. The journalist.
He is a
class.
He does fancy himself a journalist, so there is that.
Maybe, but I think if I was playing that poorly, I might want to delete the VOD at that point.
Yeah. Hey, Shadows is on sale for $35. That's
but
literally half.
Like, he is clearly aiming to the left of this thing. Like, there's some serious recoil going on with this gun.
Yeah.
Like, you can see the reticle is right here, okay?
Yeah.
What he's shooting at is over here.
Yeah.
Like, horribly different where it needs to be. And the reason why a lot of people love keyboard and mouse for shooters, for the most part, is because you can usually keep it on point much easier.
Yeah.
Although I prefer controllers still, because I'm a weirdo.
I do too. I
puts me
prefer
at a
being able to move
disadvantage. I just
comfortably.
like the controller. But the only time you ever see me making overcorrections like that is if I'm fiddling with the actual sensitivity. Like, in the menu, I'll be in the menu changing the sensitivity, trying it out, getting into cover, I guess, and doing it again to up and down it to get to where I need to be so I can do the thing. You know?
Yeah.
But that just looks bad. It really does. So there's a bunch of people clowning on him for it, and I'm just like, yeah, brother, you're just going to have to take your licks.
Yeah.
You were playing bad in that clip. I'm sorry.
Oh, shut up, Meg.
That's the
I've
clip
seen
you're going to
how
run
you
with.
FPS your boomerang and tilde. I know. I said I'm terrible. I said that.
Yeah, you're just going to have to go with it.
I am absolutely the worst. I do prefer I tried to play mouse and keyboard for a little bit when I was playing Destiny with my husband, and whoa, it was awful. It was so much worse. I was like, help. So yeah, it was not fun. Taggin does point out though that Marathon is not on the PlayStation Plus Premium or anything, so it's unlikely to be on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh yeah, I didn't think it would be on Game Pass. If anything, it was on the PlayStation version.
Yeah.
But yeah, which I would say they would have to be selling copies then, because they have nowhere to really give away enough for them to make the. There's 2 million players.
I don't think that there are a whole bunch of them that they wound up giving away.
Like in all these other instances where we have like, oh, we have 3 million players, it was given away on Game Pass. That's how they obtained that. So when Dragon Age, was it Dragon Age? I think they came out with their 3 million player count, and it's like, yeah, well, how many are those on Game Pass exactly?
Yeah,
because that game launched on Game Pass, and it turns out a lot of them were on Game Pass. So a good majority of them were on Game Pass, and it's just like, yeah, that's not doing good for you, is it?
Yeah. Well, let's see.
The production. Oh yeah, this is an estimate, I guess, of the production, $250 million. I think they did. I think it cost more than that because they did have to go back and redo things, and the fact that they did go change stuff and all that stuff. And when you factor in inflation and all that stuff, it's not unreasonable that it does not cost the same amount as Destiny 1. And also, at the same time, I understand there is bloat. These studios have bloat. Bungie has a lot of bloat because it's got 1,000+ employees for some reason. So I'm not going to discount any of that. But at the same time, making this game in this day and age, it's never going to cost what Destiny 1 did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just from the cinematics alone are going to cost more than what Bungie paid for the cinematics in Destiny 1.
What is the community note that they're proposing on this?
Oh, I have no idea. Let's take a look because I can do that.
Inflation differences between 2014 and 2027 is roughly 37%. Using dollars from over 10 years ago is disingenuous. Well, say what the actual number is. But Destiny 1
Well,
budget is 500 million, while there is no official statement about Marathon budget.
was
Is that over time though? Because they had
I
to
don't know.
maintain Destiny 1.
Yeah,
It's not just like the one-time shot, you know.
they released a lot of things for Destiny 1, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They released a lot of things over time. So this is just the
Yeah.
initial cost of Marathon before all of the different
June
expansions.
13, 2014. The 500 million isn't the cost to make a single game, it is the cost to get a franchise rolling. The other thing, okay, Destiny is a 500 million game. Yes, and that's not insane. No, I think it launched like that. I mean, I know it's Polygon and stuff, but they're going, yes, but it's not insane. Like, this should be expected. Let's see. Million figure was clarified by Activision and Bungie as an all-inclusive investment for the franchise's long-term success, not just the first game. This included marketing and advertisement, development of property tools and game engine, multi-platform support, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, future game development and content. Yeah, I think they dropped a cool $500 million on this thing.
At the outset?
On the onset, yeah.
Let's see. Fighter as an all-inclusive investment for the franchise long-term success,
It
not
was
just the game.
estimated of 140, and Activision and Bungie, I
No,
guess,
see
dropped.
this also covered future game development and content.
Yeah, this covered everything, but they dropped this on the onset, it looks like.
Yeah,
this
well,
is what
yeah,
I'm
they
saying,
said
like,
this is what you're going to have to work
this
with
is- you're
over
gonna have
time.
500
So-
million, work me a game, keep it running for the next 10 years.
Yeah, so
So,
10 years
yeah.
over time, that's not crazy. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
if
mean,
they had-
that's not crazy, but it does seem like they dropped it in the immediate.
yeah,
This is what you got to work with for the next 10 years.
yeah, but
So, which is a lot.
yeah, so the actual development budget was 140 million.
It's just, that's an estimate, but nothing actually, I don't think, says that.
Yeah, no, the second paragraph says the actual
Yeah, it says
development
the actual development was
estimated
estimated
at
at
140.
140 million, according to leaked contracts. The cost covered game production engine, yeah.
And upfront investments. So yeah, it cost 500 million over time. That's after they realized they had a banger on their hands, though, or at least something that could stand the test of time. So yes, they had a $500 million budget, but again, that's not what they just launched with. That's what the budget was, but they didn't spend that all at the front.
Let's see. Bungie said that it took 6 years creating the tools that they're now using to create the game.
No, that is not how it works. Just for tax reasons alone, giving all the money away at once gives you no buffer for the next 10 years. Buffer, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they dropped that amount at the beginning. They dropped the 140 over the course of the initial production, and then they gave them a budget, but didn't spend it all. But like, you've got what 350 million for the rest of the life of this game.
Oh, it was a 10-year deal. So
Yeah.
500 million over 10 years.
They told them, if you have success, we're going to give you every year 50 million every year, etc. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So
So yeah,
it looks
so
like it
it's
was over
100.
a 10-year 500 million. Okay.
Yeah,
That's not too.
no.
And just think of how much money it raked in.
Yeah, I know, right? And the thing is
Anyway.
that, and then the thing is that you also compare like how much, I don't know how much marketing that they. Look at that. Scroll up. Now, what was that other picture? There was another picture there that was hideous.
That one?
Look at that.
Yeah, I
Homie.
skipped ahead by accident. Okay, I was going back.
Who wants to see this?
I don't know.
Would you spend money on this? Because this isn't even an initial skin. This is
Listen.
something that
I
someone
already
spent
said I'm
money
going
on.
to try out I already said I'm trying out Marathon. What more do you want?
Yeah, I know. If it's still, viable after that. But when it goes on sale eventually, yeah.
Well,
I just,
I mean,
I'm just angry because the thing
actually,
is that these are
give it a
talented
try.
people who spend
There's
time on this.
qualifiers for it, right? Yeah, see, here it is. I said I would give Bungie's Marathon a chance. However, I'm going to wait for it to go free to play so it can keep itself alive. I'm not spending money on it.
Yeah.
Like, I will wait for it to. Oh yeah, that's my prediction, by the way. Bungie is going to. Where are we? Okay, yeah. My prediction is first before before they cancel this game, they will go to a free to play model to keep it
Mhm.
alive. That's my
Probably.
prediction. Then I will give it a try and see if it's as good as the burnt peanut says it is, and then we'll delete it off my hard drive and I won't look back.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it again when they shut the servers down, I guess.
Oh yeah, and then Sony was like, for the next big thing, Concord, we're gonna waste it all at once.
Yeah, I don't know what Sony was thinking with that one. Like they had a better chance going on Marathon.
The Marathon did it. Look, for all
Now-
of the hideousness that it is, they did try something. I just
Yeah.
think that
On top of that, they did do some pro consumer things. Like that's the other bit of this as well. We can make fun of its aesthetic all we want and stuff, but
I'm going to.
it's very rare that we have companies doing this kind of stuff. The last one we had really talking about this was Helldivers, which again was Sony.
Okay,
right?
but let me say something. When it comes to, then this is something that actually pisses me off in the art field, and what it is they'll go, at least it's different, and I'm like, so is puking on my pizza, but I don't want you to do it because it's a bad idea. Stop doing things just to be different. You have to do something good. This was not it. This is, again, eye cancer. Like, anyway, all right, that's it. I'm gonna stop now.
All right.
Like, this is what happened with abstract art and all of the modern art that's out there. Like, it's just yes, exactly, that face that you made right there, and these people are like, but
Yeah.
I'm different. I'm not like that pedestrian Leonardo da Vinci. I'm like, his stuff looks good.
Yeah,
Yours
it's like,
does
at least
not.
I like to look at that. You look like you threw up on it. Well,
You're like-
technically, it was my cat. It's like, yeah, well, that makes it so much better.
Yeah, like, this was my cat's rectal exam. I don't want to see that, but it's different. Nobody does it for a reason, homie. Like, seriously, it's so irritating. All right,
Anyway, so
read the list.
Marathon, good things, all right?
Okay.
Seasonal gameplay content is free for all players to access or earn, including zones and runner shells. I don't know what a runner shell is, so.
Those are the bodies. Those are the body types.
Okay. There is no pay for power, so that's always good.
Mhm.
Reward passes do not expire.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so you know how Fortnite has seasons and they have a game
No.
pass?
No, I
right?
don't.
Okay. Do you know how other games have game passes where if you don't complete it in a certain amount of time, it then goes away forever?
I didn't know about that. I wouldn't spend money on it.
So
I don't
that's a
play those
thing.
games.
That's a thing. And Helldivers is one of the very first games to have come out and said, by the way, when you buy one of our war bonds, which is their Game Pass thing, right? It
Mhm.
doesn't expire, and you can buy any one of them that we've ever released at any time for the rest of its life cycle of the game.
Okay, that's fair.
So where other games, it's season 7, right? And if
And
you
that's
don't
something
get
from
all
season
these
5 and you
unlocks
can't
in
buy
season
something yet.
7, they're gone for good.
Yeah.
In Helldivers, it's different. You can unlock, the Incinerator War Bond,
Mhm.
and then you can work your way down through there, get all the stuff, get part of the stuff, work on another one, work on that one again, go back and forth, and you're not pressured into having to complete it within like 3 weeks, or you're going to lose access to everything.
Mhm.
Right? So that's what they're talking about is reward passes don't expire. So it's their version of that. It doesn't expire like your standard game in this genre would.
Why does Megan's retarded but not that retarded? Good to hear, I guess. Thanks. Why does Zio know that? Oh right, he likes
I know
Fortnite.
because I
Bring
know
it on.
weird things about a lot of games, even games I don't regularly play.
But he does play Fortnite.
Sometimes. Got a good
And I
story.
don't know about it because I choose not to. I choose to embrace my adulthood and
It's
wear
an
cat ears
interesting
instead.
story, and you know what? Dead by Daylight has the same story, and I still can't get over that. Anyway, anyway, you can buy previous seasons of reward passes if you wish, so that's good. Your unlock rewards in your rewards passes using Silk, which is earned by playing the game. Silk cannot be purchased. Okay, so you got to play the game. You get a thing for playing the game. Okay, and then you use that to unlock it. Got it. Premium pass rewards only include cosmetics, not gameplay items. Okay, cool. Cosmetic only, but you also said we weren't paying for power, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That's a mute point. Cosmetics are also earnable through the Codex, with others available for purchase. So they have access to various cosmetics through purchasing and not purchasing. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and
The premium currency Lux can only be used for cosmetics. Okay, again, that's a mute point because you already said no pay for power. Okay, cool.
they just want to have more things
this
on
is
their
pro
their list.
consumer, pro player, right? Two of these are mute points. They're just, but the rest of this is all just pro player, which is good. So give them
Yeah,
props
just
for
I don't
props.
want to play it because it's ugly.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You don't have to play it. It's just for those who do.
Also,
want
it's
to play
first
it.
person and it's stupid, and I hate Bungie. So all of those things.
And
Like, dude,
this
okay,
is
so here's the thing.
apparently-
Like every time they oh, maybe it's this guy that I was thinking of.
was this Shroud? I can't remember what.
Yes,
don't
this is the
remember
one
what
that I
it looks
saw.
like.
Ninja. Sorry, not Neon.
Ninja? Is this Ninja?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what it
Ninja
says.
gave Matt. Okay, my bad. I thought Ninja was older than that.
Maybe he just looks young. We'll just say that.
Maybe he's got surgery. I don't know. But apparently he's having a problem with the AI, which personally I just think, at that point, it's a skill issue.
Tell me someone's got a backpack, bro.
But that's the thing, though. So I'm just like, look, if this is a game for people who, I don't know, have jobs, and not just for people who do this for a living.
Leave!
If this isn't just for people,
Real players, bro. I can't stand this game.
Are we really
Holy
gonna rage
shit,
quit after
dude.
that? Listen, that is a get good moment. Sorry.
well, no, so the thing is, though, if you're dealing with someone who plays video games for a living, think about somebody who just had a hard week and they come home and they don't do this all the time. They can dedicate, maybe an hour or two a day at the most. They're not going to have the time to get good at this. If this game is literally just for sweats, it's not going to appeal to the average person. It made itself more niche that way. That was another thing that I was thinking, because I was like, it's just so ugly. I hate it.
That's the that is the problem with PvP games. If you make your game that is player versus player, it doesn't matter what you're going to do. It will always be made for the sweats at some point.
F that guy after replay.
Like this guy's supposed to be a pro player, right? And he's going to rage quit over that. But anyway.
Well, so the thing is, though, it's not. This wasn't even the PvP element, though. This was
no. This is the
versus
PvE element, but still, like.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, if you're playing a game that's PvP, and you get killed by another player, well, yeah, the sweats are going to win, but if you're playing against the freaking environment and it owns you, I'm like, okay, well, that's the game deciding, no, this is not for your average. But yeah, so I mean, I think he was just playing the game, and he didn't necessarily like record it just to show everybody. He decided that he was going to play it on stream, and somebody clipped this part from it. But yeah, I mean, I I personally kind of like appreciate seeing what other people are doing when they're playing this game, just so that I can give it an assessment. Again, I hate Bungie. I don't want this game to succeed because I want Bungie to like revamp and go back to what it used to be. I know that that's probably not going to happen, and I'm also salty AF. So there's that. Um, but I still do want to actually like know what's going on with the game. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's
Okay.
it.
Anyway, I mean, when it comes down to it, if it's a PvP game, I think it's always going to be geared towards sweats eventually. Like,
Geared towards sweats, or is it like
like
sweats
it's
are going to
going to
eventually
become a
dominate?
game full of sweats. Like,
Well,
I'll sit here and I'll play DBD, right? And I hadn't played it in forever. You try to play it as killer, and sometimes I have fun with it, sometimes I don't. The other night when I tried playing it, I played 2 matches and I just quit. I was done. Why? Because both games were complete sweats, and I haven't played the game in forever. That it's like I can't deal with full teams of flashers who are hovering around me like fruit flies like this. That's just it's bullshit. Right? I know it's the luck of the draw, it's the roll of the dice and all that other stuff, but at the same time, you're gonna find more and more like that. And the more I play, the more games where I have like a duo or a whole swift of sweats in it, making it really, really hard for me to even try out other killers to see if I'm even good with them or going to enjoy doing them. And they're level 1 because I've not used them. Right? Meanwhile, these are P100 survivors,
yeah.
and,
Well,
and that's just going to be the nature of the beast in a lot of these games that deal with PvP.
yeah,
I'm
that
sure if I
was
started playing Arc Raiders right now, I'm going to find a lot of players who are way more knowledgeable of it than I am.
yeah, but I mean
Versus,
that was my point though, because I was saying it would be one thing if you got killed by another player. Like I said, my husband loves him some Destiny. He plays it all the time, and there comes a time when the sweats get online. And he's like, all right, well, it's not fun anymore because everybody's just raffle stomping all we normies, um but the thing is that, so I expect that, but there is a time of day when you actually can play it, because there's a time when they go to sleep because they have jobs, or they don't play it like Tuesday at 7 a.m. or something like that. um not traditionally, at least. But, if the environment kills you though, because, like that's another story. So, yeah, if you're a very good player and the environment kills you, that's probably a very difficult game. And if it's a very difficult game for someone who does this for a living, then it's probably crazy difficult. And like I said, my husband stops playing when the sweats get on because it's no fun. And that's not even an extraction shooter. So I can't imagine playing an extraction shooter where even if you're not going up against people, the environment is so difficult that it kills you off.
yeah,
So,
it's just him not paying attention. That's all it
hmm,
was.
you think so?
Yeah, because you can see the thing right there. Like you can see the moment that it. Yep. Sorry.
It would be going back, I think.
It's right there. You can see the moment that it appears in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's still in his bag. Then he pops out and then realizes it's there and it starts shooting at him at the same time. Like, he just wasn't paying attention. Although it does look like it spawns, like, literally right in front of him. But also at the same time, we have discovered that these things have near invisibility, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you thought that was
No, he killed that one.
Yeah, I know he killed that one. But look at it. It's like straight up, it's like invisible and missing because it goes invisible. Run, but he knows it's there, so he still shoots it and it dies. Alright, now he's
back in time. I'd still
and
probably
then if you
lose.
look up here, the other one looks like it
Tell me someone's
literally
got a backpack,
spawns
bro.
right here. While he's in the menu looking at stuff, see? Oh, I guess it came around from that corner there.
Yeah.
And then it just looks up and shoots at him.
Yeah.
But they have the ability to go like completely invisible, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer like a little something, so like a shimmer. I don't know anything, but
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is though that that's part of the game though. Like you're supposed to be going into. He wasn't like in a menu. He went into the backpack because he just killed that guy.
Yeah,
Um.
yeah, yeah. That's totally a valid thing. I'm just saying he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Well, I
If
mean,
he was
I was
paying attention
watching.
and
I
saw
was
the light
watching.
come around the corner, he could have immediately got out of the backpack, started firing. But yeah, it is what
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, I was watching other players and um they were saying, and then people in the comments who actually like the game and were trying to, because there were people in the chat on like both sides. There were some people who were like, the numbers are gonna come up over the weekend, just wait, and the other people were like, your numbers aren't even as good as like Slay the Spire, what? So there was like it was like back and forth with that. But people who actually like the game were like, this game is difficult. Use colorblind mode and listen to the steps and get gooder, Zio.
Listen, I did. Like I even changed the color of my scratch marks. Yeah, I actually can't play DVD without playing with my headphones now because I've gotten so much used to just listening to their grunts that I can hear when somebody's behind me or on my right side, so I can just turn around and swing at them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they think I'm cheating, or they think I'm a nurse with like $5,000 headsets on, one of the two. But yeah. Anyway, so that's it. We're done for the night.
All right.
That's it. We're done. We've
Yeah.
covered everything, I think.
Yeah,
And it's way
we've.
past my bedtime, so
It is. You're turning into a pumpkin as we
yeah,
speak.
I'm already getting orange, guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to be playing Wind Waker still on Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I am having a blast with this game. It is so chill and so cute and so funny. Also, I do get kind of confused, and then they have like this one thing, this boomerang, and when you throw it, you go into first person shooter mode, and it's just
Yeah, we
prepare to
seen you
yell at
throw
me,
the
guys.
boomerang.
Just prepare to yell at me. I have
That's why you
warned
don't play.
everyone I am not a first person shooter person. And it just throws me off every time. It's just I get the puzzles. But I'm not terrible at the puzzles. I do get hung up on the dumbest things ever. So yeah, there's that.
Here it is.
Yeah, this. Oh my gosh.
Let's look at that magnificent throwing of the boomerang.
It's just I hate it. And I kept hitting the wrong button. I need to play this game more when I'm off stream. Just so that I'm not so like rusty and clunky when I'm playing it on stream. Like I usually just like fire it up, and at the best I play like maybe 10-20 minutes before the stream starts, just so I'm not super cold. But I'm not good enough to do that. Like play once a week. Like this is just stupid. So yeah. Anyway,
the best of Meg right here.
it is the best of Meg. Shut up. I think I was answering questions at this time. Yeah, we were talking about Pedro Pascal. So come in, join the conversation. We talk about a whole bunch of interesting, crazy things about how there's only one Matrix movie and there are only 3 Star Wars movies, and Star Trek is dead, and they should just let it.
That's about right. I agree with all that.
I know, right? People fought me. Well, not fought me. Disagreed. How dare they over it? And you get like interesting things. Taggin talks about how he's got like a marble rolling pin because of course. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like we have not normal people, but it's an interesting time. It's always good fun. So yeah, just come on, swing by, laugh. There will be much laughter or face palming, Come play with the little mini emotes, call me stupid if you pay me enough money. And yeah, that's it. Look forward to seeing you guys. What are you up to, Zio?
Well, me, I'm gonna try to actually play on Monday.
Yeah, you know what? I logged in expecting to see like Mega Man because and then you were playing freaking Pokemon. I was like, fine.
So we're probably gonna play some more Pokemon.
No, it's
Listen,
it's
I
like
just
a
don't
card. It's
feel like
literally
playing
like watching a
like-
card game.
I meant to play Legends, right? And then I forgot what happened. Kids or something happened.
And
I
then you
can't
just
remember.
didn't. Okay.
Couldn't play it. So then when I got a chance to play again, I didn't feel like playing. So I just didn't. Yeah. what was it I played? I played this thing here, Dead by Daylight.
Oh,
That's right. I played a little Dead by Daylight because I
that was
just
11 days ago, my guy.
feel like it. Yeah, well, I mean,
That
listen,
was that
everything
wasn't even
was
this past week.
busy lately.
Whatever. No,
Yeah.
we don't believe you. We don't believe you in this place.
Okay, and then here I am playing, Pokemon because that's what I'm doing, and that's what I think we'll do next Monday, yeah, something like that.
Fine.
Yeah.
Log in, guys. Call him a nerd because he is.
Absolutely.
Because he's playing this game that is full of all of the text.
Listen. People paid $20 for this game.
Yes, but we call them retards.
I did not. And I'm gonna get a good
lovingly.
little
Hey,
dab.
everybody's allowed to be retarded at least once or twice in their life, and if this is your time, this is your time.
This is your time. All right, but yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna try to play something on Monday. I can't guarantee what it will be. It's a roulette at this point, and we do this. Okay, let's see. I will stream Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and then Friday we do this. Also at 8. That's right. Absolutely. I like to play with my Pokeballs.
Sure, that's what he calls them. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Listen, everybody had Weedles. Don't ask me why. But yeah, so that's what we'll do. Monday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, if you want to watch Meg, go watch Meg.
You should watch Meg. Meg is hilarious.
Absolutely should watch Meg. Links are, of course, are always in the description down below. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Somewhere. Maybe. Outro. Where's that button?